Hey everybody, welcome back to another rendition of Mirror Musk. Lifeforms, Schmuel Buckman, Bugman, the Schmuely master, Mr. Schmuely himself. Dan, Jay, Chow, how are you guys doing tonight?
Doing well, Mir. Yeah, we're back for our latest installment of Lifeforms, which we've done Final Boss and Karmic so far, and we brought on these guys. But yeah, like you said, we're going to be focusing on an up and coming streamer in the last year, a guy named Schmuel Buckman, and
Rated
well,
rookie, Schmuel Buckman. Just got called up to the big leagues.
yeah, so he's been in the game for a minute. We're gonna kind of go into some of where he came from, what he's all about, and what we like and what some of us dislike about his style and his approach to the game of YouTube. So we'll get into all that, but we brought on two OGs, Dan, nice podcast, stupid, the bad guy these days in the dab. Welcome to the show, Dan.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, hey, glad to be back. Love this series, love the show. So thanks as always for having me on. Yeah, Schmuel, love talking to Schmuel. I definitely have some, I don't know if I call it hot takes, but some opinions. I'll preface everything by saying I like Schmuel. I think he's a good egg, as Ray would say, good guy.
Yeah.
But he's not without, some criticism, some, constructive thoughts and opinions. And anytime you get a boomer, because he really is a boomer, right? I mean, I think he's a legit boomer, or at least
Late
on
60s.
the precipice there.
Yeah.
Late 60s, so anytime you get him in this kind of ecosystem and trying to be a guy, trying to learn
me.
Try to be sort of the elder statesman. That's kind of like what he's going for, right? The elder statesman of the Dabbleverse.
Right.
Is he doing it? Is he pulling it off?
No.
It's open to interpretation. We're going to talk about that a little bit. There's been some interesting developments and appearances lately by Buckman. He's doing more and more shows. He's got the super tip system going. He's got his Evie Mux set up that looks like something out of a bakery cake, sheet cake. But yeah, we'll talk about all that, but happy to be here. J-Mo, what's new with you, brother?
Living the dream, Dan. You look exactly like Shane Gillis with Macho Man Randy Savage glasses tonight, and I love it.
All right, I'll take that as a compliment. I know he does look like he has like fetal alcohol syndrome, so I maybe that's what you're getting at. But
no, it's Midwest. It's Midwest white face, buddy. It's not anything personal. You have Midwest white face.
You're a good American, Dan.
You're a good American boy.
I like
you are you're what the Japanese feared. That's why they didn't make landfall.
Oh, Pudge American. We feel you.
That's right.
No, that's Downs.
Yes, yeah. So J-Mo
functioning.
Similar to our Karmic, well, I know you've had somewhat of a falling out, but you came on as like the pro voice of reason in support of Karmic last Lifeforms. You're going to be doing the same here because you affectionately call him Uncle Buck, and you are a big Buckmanite.
Right.
And you, if people don't know this guy, this is J-Mo, and he's got weeks in the business. This is his 5th appearance on Mirror Musk, taking the dab by storm. Hottest streamer in the game right now.
Fuck yeah.
Check out his shit. But you guys now that we kind of done our introductions to all you, I say we just kind of start talking Buckman.
Let's fucking dive into it.
Schmuel Buckman, this guy, from my evolution of understanding Buckman, he started off in the game as like a Twitter troll, with roots in like the compound and all that type of shit. So he was chipping me and trying to reply guy me and all this shit on Twitter years ago, probably before, like right as the dab stuff was starting to pick up. And I took notice of him. I never thought much of it. I thought Schmuel Buckman, it's a fake name, it's a fake guy, whatever. Didn't really pay it much mind, so much to the point where I think I actually muted him on X because I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. He's just a reply guy. So come to about 9 months ago, maybe a little before that, where you get introduced to, he starts growing a presence in the Dabbleverse.
Right.
And not only does he start his own show, but his first appearance on a show was on Rock Bottom podcast with Ray DeVito. So,
by the way, he's doing earth-shattering stuff with AI. I don't know. You kind of scrolled real quick, but I mean, he's putting his face on vampires, or maybe he's got somebody doing that for him.
Bob Levy vibes.
Yeah, like Bob Levy to the next level vibes with some of the illustrations that the Buckmeister's putting out.
Right.
Thank you, Dan. It's hilarious.
Well,
he kind of looks like a vampire. He
is a vampire.
He recognized it and he put his face on there. So fuck you, Dan. That's a good one.
Jesus, JMO's already coming hot, bro.
Wow,
yeah,
man. Coming in hot.
I said, Uncle Buck, I'm coming for Uncle Buck. I promised him. I swore blood oath that I was coming for him.
Yeah.
He's the only. Listen, I every time I come on here, I'm here to fight. So
You seem compromised. Yeah.
I am compromised.
So he was a reply guy. I figured he was like maybe in his 20s, 30s, just chipping people online. You can believe my shock when I see him pop up on Ray DeVito's show. And I'll go around and ask everyone, what was your first impression when you first saw Buckman for the first time?
I'll go first. He's a self-hating Jew. That was my first impression of him. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
go Dan.
I didn't. Yeah. So my first was I don't know how I could top Mir there, but so I had a very interesting first engagement with Buckman, and I remember it well. I got clipped on like Doom clipped me talking about Kevin Brennan or something. I did like a little rant on Kevin Brennan, and Schmuel, and in fact, it probably is one of these videos with him and Dave, one of the original Dave videos from like 8 or 9 months ago or whatever. And they spent about 25-30 minutes. Buckman spent talking about me, like, who is this guy? Who does he think he is going after Kevin Brennan? He was just completely like carrying Kevin's water, and he thought it was outrageous that I had this like rant against Kevin, and that I didn't, that I wasn't, bowing down and kissing Kevin's ring, or who am I to be judging Kevin? It was like very weird, very gatekeepery.
Yeah.
And then he also during that 30-minute rant or whatever on me, or the discussion with Dave, he alleged that he threw out the theory that I paid Doom to clip me, like, because I'm a nobody, and then I had some deal worked out where I was doing like a payola scheme with Doom for him to clip me, which I just found to be absolutely fucking hilarious. So that, and then I reached out to him. I said, hey, let's chat. And then we ended up, and I think I ended up going on his show at one point or doing something. But yeah, the Ray videos were funny. That was probably some of the first stuff with Buckman. And, over time, some of the personality of Buckman has come out, and it's very interesting. And he's got a very unique perspective on things. And he definitely feels like he's got it all figured out. Let's put it that way.
Definitely.
So we'll get to that, but that's kind of the vibe that I get, that he thinks he kind of is the cat's meow, and he sees all the angles that everybody else isn't seeing. That's where he comes from.
He's playing 5D chess, and everyone else doesn't know it. What was it he said to Joey C? I'm respected in this environment. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
He is.
Well, okay. Mo, you kind of spoke on Buckman, and we'll since you are a newer voice in the game, we don't want to burden you with like your first impressions, but I want to stress this to everyone in the audience, that Buckman might be the #1 super fan in all the Dabbleverse. Like, this is kind of my conclusion of him from like watching him back in the day, because he was the dude who went to all the DabblerCon events, all the Hackamania events, all the AC events. So he was like, he might have like the most events of things like going in person. So like, he is like networked up in a way, but one of the things I've noticed about him is he's super tribalistic. Like he loves certain guys and hates other guys. And his main guy, like, everyone's like, oh, he's a melting ball washer. He's this, he's that. He is, but his main guy that he loves is Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
And like him and Dixon do shows together, and they've like hung out IRL like in New York. Because another thing that people don't know on the background of Buckman, he's a former comedian. So
What?
he did, yeah. So Buckman was a stand-up comedian, albeit in New York on more of like a open mic, like low level type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did comedy too, and that's how he knew Dixon and a lot of these people. So he came in the game. Yeah, I guess he was a Schmuel fan at some point too. But as the streaming game came along, you'll see on his early streams here, he's talking about Liam. He kind of follows all the stuff that's going on in the dab, but one of his big things that he was a huge Ray DeVito supporter. So that's how he came on my radar, because we'd be doing the Ray DeVito show. We'd see him pop up as a guest all the time. So then we started seeing, and he was always like, he's hung out with Ray IRL. He's talks to Ray offline, all that type of stuff. So it's like, if you had three guys that were like his guys, they'd be Melton, Dixon, and DeVito. And yeah, that's just a little synopsis from my perspective. Not that it's fun, interesting, anything like that, but I just wanted to get that out there. What's your read, Dan? Who else does he kind of fuck with?
Well, you know, one of the things that I found really funny with him is, and you nailed it when you said he's like the super fan of the Dabbleverse. He thinks this is like the greatest thing in the world. The analogy I've used is he does these interviews with people, and they're just like tertiary characters and whatever this online community is, and he treats it like it's inside the actor's studio. Like he wants to really know what makes you tick about the Dabbleverse, and you know what inspires you. Like it really takes this shit very, very seriously. And one of the times where I knew where it really kind of came to me was, there's this guy, for people that know, that Hack Ride thing, you know, where they're all animated talking heads or whatever, and they're nice people. DJ Electra's nice, and there's one guy called Luigi Greenberg, which I'm guessing that's a stage name as well, and he's got a talking head. Nice guy.
Looks like a Ken doll.
Yeah, looks like
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a little Ken doll, and he's got kind of a funny T-shirt, and he's, you know, animated, and you know, nice guy. He's got a modest following. He's on a bunch of shows. Schmuel could not ball wash this fucking guy. Like before the show, he's like, I have the distinct privilege of the great Luigi Greenberg, and I've done that too sometimes. Like a few, you know, you praise somebody.
I do as a joke,
but like just really effusive thing. And then he gets him on, and he spends 2 hours, and he's just like fascinated with this guy, this talking anime head. And then after the show was, I just had one of the greatest experiences of my life. I just interviewed the great Luigi Greenberg. And it was like, you go through his tweets and look at Luigi. And I'm like, what am I missing here? Like, Luigi, this guy seems cool. Like, he's fine. Like, and I would go on a show with him, but this is not like you're interviewing Bradley Cooper or something. Like, what is going on here? But he just is really into this Dabbleverse shit. He really is a super fan. And one of the things too that he does is he politics a little bit. Like he wants to be seen. He wants to he's kind of playing the politics game, the ladder. He's trying to climb the ladder a little bit, kind of raise his you know, standing in the hierarchy, because he really looks at it as a hierarchy.
And he's pulling out all the tricks.
So he doesn't want to be, even though he's kind of really on the tier that we're on. We're kind of, you know, it's kind of the people that have been doing it for a long time. A lot of it is just time in the game. Like, some of these people have just been around long. They're not really that entertaining. They've just been around long, and they have a big audience. Okay, good. God bless you. Schmuel wants to, like, he's trying to level up to that. He doesn't want to be on the low level. He wants to be on that level. So he cozies up, he ball washes, he cozies up, and you can tell if he feels like he's a little bit, you know, maybe he might, like, he can't get, let's put it this way. If he doesn't feel that he can get something from you, he's going to not really look at you the same way. Whereas he could get something from Ray. He could get something from Pat. He could get something from Schmuel. He could get something from Kevin. So anybody he could get something from, he's going to fucking ball wash. But if you can't really help him, he's not really going to stick his neck out unless he thinks you're like an important part of this.
That's the jury, bro.
hold
I
on now.
understand it.
Hold on, everybody. Calm down. He's being like you said, he's a former comedian. Like, he's just doing comedy shit. Like, that's what you do. You glob on. If there's a little heat, you glob on.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy. I mean,
No.
if you look at some of this, you know, like his show, he's featuring, he knows dog Cell. That's his puppy dog that he brought to AC. So he put that as the thumbnail. He's trying. I know he puts these two shirtless guys, these boy butter guys. He's put that up for me and Mir before. So it's like a subtle jab at
nice.
us.
That was nice thing to do.
Beloved
Yeah.
chatter, how is it possible to take Schmuel down a peg? It's possible, bro.
It's
Go ahead.
possible. Yeah, we'll get into it, but like to piggyback on what Dan's saying about him kind of playing the games behind the scenes, he is doing it, but he's also doing it in silence to such a level with like such low level people too, that like he is kind of building like a little bit of clout, you know, like he's got some real Buckmanite ball washers, like and most of them
sneaky. Is that what you're saying? He's saying he's a little sneaky.
A little. I mean, well, not really. I mean, he's like one of those guys that like I haven't met him other than doing our interview, which we can get into at some point. But
Yeah,
we I feel like he's the guy, like you go to one of these events in AC or like a Ray meetup event, and he's kind of like the godfather there. Like he's like kind of wheeling and dealing with all the other chatters and like people who are at the event, and he's kind of
he's networking like it's a business event. Like he wants to get like his business
he's handing out his freaking card. Yeah. Hey, Goldie. It's me, Buckman.
Yeah,
my wife
of some sorts. Yeah, he's bringing his hot wife around and like flexing on all the other like incels that are there. So you know, he's like doing these power moves of like you know, asserting his dominance, even to the point like I'll say this. One of the things that turned me from like calling him full cuckman and being like, you know, he stinks and all that, he's boring, to kind of actually developing a modicum of respect for him was he did this stream when he was in Europe. Let me find it on here. This one, Vienna Before the Sun. It's kind of like Chad's walk and talk. You see, it's just him smoking a cigar.
King. High in the turkey neck, I see.
Morning, Dabbleverse.
It gets cold.
Yeah, he said morning, Dabbleverse, but look, he just looks like a boss right here. You can see he's in Europe, like before everyone gets up, he's smoking a cigar, and he says, morning, Dabbleverse. Like just
what's up, baby? You see me? I'm killing it.
He's a boss. King. So I was watching this and I was like, okay, like he's got a little something to him. He's not just like he touches grass, obviously. So we can watch a couple seconds of it.
It's me, Schmuel. A little before 7.
Before 7.
Coming out to get some coffee.
Oh yeah.
Thought I'd do a little quick proof of life video.
Damn straight.
Keep promising to do these, but just don't seem to have a lot of time.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Mrs. Buckman and I are here in Vienna, headed to Prague in a little while.
Fucking the locals.
Celebrating now.
So he's a jet setting like baller like that, you know. So that's kind of based.
Is he doing shows out there, or what's the deal?
No, he was kind of saying
he's doing guest spots.
He was saying this is like kind of a proof of life video because he hadn't streamed for like a couple days.
So get it because he's old. So it's like, if he Dabbleverse, if I'm not here for 2 days, what happened to Buckman? Everybody's asking, did Buckman have a fall?
People worry about Uncle Buck. He is up there in age.
Uncle Buck.
But you know, I mean, whatever his true motives, because he is like, you know, like that. Whatever his true motives for doing this stream, if it's just to connect with his audience. These OG days, there was like barely anyone watching this. Like there'd be like 1 or 2 people in the chat. I'd be one of them. So like, but I remember seeing
a live stream that he did. Was he live doing this one? Okay,
he was live doing it. Smoking a cigar.
To like 5 or 6 people, right? Probably.
Probably, but
the time difference, Dan.
And by the way, I'm not saying that to like I'm not like a numbers, like I'm not making. I'm just so people know. The early Buckman videos, and you were scrolling through them, they were only, I mean, they still have only got like 25, 30 views. Like The early ones. Now over time, he's kind of definitely picked up an audience, but the early ones, he's streaming that maybe 20 people are going to watch it.
There was a time difference, Dan. That's why it
Okay.
was so few people, because of the time difference. You don't
Yeah,
understand.
Dan.
No, I mean,
It's a lot of there's not a lot
You
of
silly
Euro
American.
fans.
Yeah,
Well,
because there's nobody in the
Euro
dabble verse that stays up late at night, or
Not on-
everybody's
not-
gainfully employed and not
Gainfully
Wasted.
employed.
You don't understand how the clock works, okay, Dan? So it's very complicated.
J-Mo, you're failing at protecting your buddy here, bro.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
All right.
I wasn't
Okay.
prepared. I wasn't prepared for that video. My client and I did not get together about that one.
yeah.
Who's this
Well,
special guest?
So one of his hooks that he kind of came on the scene with was he was a cigar guy. That was his thing. And then he's a no nonsense, like deep dive, break it down type of content. So if you watch his shows, I assume I just happened to click on this one because I saw Dan, you were on it. You were talking about that early days when you,
Babyface Dan.
but
I know, I shaved.
he's not like a
That's
special.
babyface.
Like he has guys he doesn't like. He really does a lot of shows about how he doesn't like toe.
Mhm.
He doesn't like Gino. He's super against Gino, and I think it's because of his Pat Dixon thing. And then yeah, I guess he doesn't like Addicted to Profits either, maybe because like he's against Melton, but yeah, he's very us versus them type guy. But I don't know, Will, if there's
Weird.
anything good from this, we could watch it, or we could try to move up into some of the more current like stuff. But
Shout out Will Heron.
it's his brand, like his brand is this the cigar guy. So that's always kind of like has been his thing. So and when you were talking about numbers, Dan, I do want to say, like, in this Lifeforms show we don't frown on people starting off and getting low numbers, because you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And what you see about these people who have risen to the occasion, I know we did Final Boss first, and he'll never ever get off the launch pad, but he's just such a good fool that as a chatter that he deserved his own show. But these guys, like, them continuing to grind when the numbers are low and down, that's what gets them up to the level that they are now. Like, so that persistence and stick-to-itiveness that they've demonstrated, that's the whole reason we gotta applaud that, I think. What do you
Absolutely.
guys think? Yeah.
And one thing I want to add to that. So, and when and I don't want to get it twisted because it might have come off the wrong way. I was not making fun of it at all. Like, anybody that starts doing this, you're only going to get 20 people that are going to view your video if you're lucky. And if people don't know who you are, like J-Mo's, you're in the grind right now. You're grinding it out. You're putting out content. Eventually, the algorithm picks it up. People find out about you. Word of mouth. You go on shows. Buckman got to that next level where people know who Schmuel Buckman is. KB's talking about him. People are watching the videos. Now, the point, and this is probably where our conversation is going to go here in a moment with Buckman. The constructive criticism that I would have for Schmuel is, okay, you've got the show, you've got, a good built-in audience. People know you've got the word of mouth. Now you got to work on your content. Now you've got to come up. And by the way, it's not perfect. I continue to kind of toil around. People make fun of, oh, Dan, you don't get many viewers, because I'm still trying to kind of figure out what I want my show, how I want it structured. What do I want to focus on? Do I want to be all the Dabbleverse? Do I not want to be? Do I want to do this? Do I want to have guests? Do I want to have my co-host? How much time? So you're constantly kind of playing around with the formula. Schmuel, and we're probably going to show it a little bit, this week's episode was not really shining glory for him. I think he left a lot on the table. I think one of the things I even heard somebody in the chat type it out is he gets these guests on, but he doesn't have he doesn't have a good strategy with them. It feels like he's kind of winging it, and he's just going off of I'm the old erudite man with the cigar,
Yeah, and my thing is, if you're
outside.
gonna wing it, because I've winged lots of shows like Dan. I didn't know who you were when I interviewed you. It's just like, if you're gonna wing it though, you gotta ask intriguing questions, and his questions are absolute fucking garbage, no matter
Well,
what.
I think to be honest too, I think he felt that Ashley was mentally checked out of that thing pretty early on, and he kept trying to make it better, and it just made it worse.
No, he made it worse. Yeah,
because you could tell, because he was like, I know I'm saying things wrong. Like, you could tell he genuinely
you don't say that though. You just own it and you keep going.
But he's you understand that he's somebody's grandpa. Like he just
I don't
wants.
give a goddamn who he is or what he is.
He's like a
I don't-
know-it-all,
The
but he's
fuck?
not
I don't
really.
give a
Like,
shit.
the
I
problem
don't
I
think
have
he
is
has any kids, bro.
yeah, he comes off like
Oh,
a
is it
know-it-all.
Joe?
He's an, we
My
haven't talked
grandpa.
about this. He's an AA guy, which
Yeah.
sorry, check minus on that. You know, anytime you got an AA guy, you know they're going to be talking down to you about stuff. He's an atheist, which okay, we'll
Hate that.
say whatever that is. But he comes off like he's like all knowing. But that Ashley Cummings thing, and I'm sure at some point we'll show it. Maybe I'm jumping ahead. He should have read her body language right off the bat. You could see she's fucking pissed and she's unhappy to be there. You gotta kind of like address. You gotta, address the elephant in the room. Ashley, it seems like you're a little uncomfortable right now. Like, what's going on? Like, call it out. Like, like put your guests in a spot. Instead, he created an environment that made for an awkward like hour. So, like anybody that was watching it, I'm picking up on it. That's the thing with these Dabbleverse people. How many people in the Dabbleverse don't know how to fucking talk to a woman or like are able to read like body vibes or like vibes of people again? It seemed like Buckman. I don't know if he's just like so. I got to make sure the EV Mux works and like he's thinking about that. But he was not really, vibing the right way with the guests. Like Mir, say what you will about you. You have a couple of drinks and you're vibing. You're having a back and forth. You're asking good
It was
questions.
fun. We're saying Hail Hitler, all that good stuff.
It's about the guests. It's not about
It is
you.
tough though, because like he's trying to. You can tell that he genuinely doesn't want to hurt their feelings. Like
Who
he's
gives
like,
a shit?
but you can tell that's what part of holding him back is like when really reality nobody told him like, hey, by the way, she doesn't fucking like you, and nothing you're gonna say moving forward is gonna fix that. So either go balls to the wall this way, or get out. But you can't float in the middle because you're not gonna fit.
It's not going to be a good show.
Well, she was never going to be brought back. If you can tell one thing about Ashley is like once she's out and she feels like you're the bad guy, like you're not reeling her back in, at least not like that for sure.
Right.
Well, the approach was all we're going to play that episode because that's what blew Buckman into the mainstream, and that Hindenburg of a disaster of a show.
Hindenburg. Yes, sir.
But what was really core about it was Buckman didn't know what he was getting into. Now, if you're going to have Ashley on, you can have her on for a hangout show where you read super chats, but you got to convey that. Or you got to say it's going to be an interview and I'm going to ask you interview questions. He didn't even talk to her for the first 30 minutes. Or it's what his show really is at the core of it is having other Dabbleverse fans on to talk about Dabbleverse streams. So, and Ashley's not, she follows the Dabbleverse and all that shit, but she's not like, she doesn't want to sit around and just talk about like, oh, well, you seen this stream, you seen that stream, all that type of shit, like Buckman style. So I think there was just a mismatched of like what the approach to the show was going to be. Now we got
ATP was going on.
Yeah,
big
we've
doggy.
been waiting.
I'm ready for all angles.
That's a great line. Come on, man.
Okay, so Addicted to Profits, aka Dave
Joe
is here.
DeRosa.
He's super pissed at Buckman, and we're gonna get to you in a sec,
No,
Dave.
not really. I don't care about him. Like,
okay, but
he's retarded. I didn't even like when he came on the show. I had no clue who even this guy was. Like, I'm like, who is Buttman? Fuckman? Like I didn't know who he was when he came on the show.
Well, of
It's like
course,
an old,
nobody knows who
sad
anybody
man.
is.
People know who I am, and Chow is, and Dan, and you, Jay.
Chow
and
knows him,
ATP.
but I
Nobody
literally
knows
did
who I
not
am.
know who he was when he came on the show.
No.
I had no clue. Like,
By the way, Buckman's about to go live to stick it to us here in a few minutes.
they're
So.
going to
He
show
will.
my magnets, which I showed off on the internet myself, so I don't give a shit. So like, whatever.
That's not.
yeah, so
Don't tell him. Don't do that.
not to go back further, but we actually
Yeah.
let's touch on us getting Buckman on the show for our interview. So it was a full on interview.
Yes.
And I thought it went amazing, but what was your read on it?
My read on it from
interviewing
him, because I didn't know anything about him. So my read on it, honestly, because I didn't really touch too much on Dabbleverse stuff that I can remember. I was pretty sauced during that interview. But what I can remember was he was very, I would say,
Aggressive?
he was aggressive. He was all about, and David, I know you're a Jew, so I'm not trying to be rude here, okay? But He was very he was trying to big brother me throughout the whole entire show. At one point, he was saying, "What's the point of you doing a show if you're not trying to make money off of it and be successful from it?" I
Good
said,
advice. Good advice.
No, hang on, bro. No, it's not. I told him like I said I do this.
Care about money.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just having a good time. I want to have fun and interview people, and that's it. And if it goes somewhere, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And he couldn't accept that. He had to keep pressing. Well, you need to do this. You need to get more. You need to get money from it. You need to do this. It's like, dude, calm the fuck down, old man. And then on top of that, and then I did the Jew jokes, and those are just jokes. David is a Jew, and we joke all the time. It's just jokes, I could.
Better, by the way.
And he couldn't accept that. He was really big into shitting on me for doing those type of jokes. He was very, I would say, controlling, and he was very opinionated and controlling at the same time. And I think someone who has that type of, I would say, personality trait, you have to kind of watch them because, like you said, Chow, he's AA, right? So he or no, Dan, you said that he already kind of looks down on you, and he needs to big brother you all the time about what you're doing wrong, telling you what you need to do this, you need to do that. And I think those are some certain aspects and personality traits I don't like in people, where they need to dictate other people how to do things. Is like, dude, people don't need to live your life or live how you live your life by any means. And people who try to push that on you, I think, have a very weird, sick, twisted perception of reality and life. And I just don't agree with it at all. So what I got from Buckman was that I think he's a control freak. I think people say he's Jewish. He's not Jewish. I think he's a self-hating Jew, honestly, at the end of the day. I don't think he likes to joke about that shit.
You guys both can hide in my attic. You're safe over here. ATP, you can hide in my attic, and also so can Schmuel Buckman. You can hide in my attic.
And he's an atheist. I won't
tolerate this.
So he's an atheist, so he has no sense of hope in any means in the afterlife or in this now, in reality, So I think he's a lost soul, a lost individual that is broken. He allows other men to fuck his wife, which I think is debauchery. I think that's I think that's evil.
Does he do that?
Yes, that's very true.
Is that true? Hold on, stop that. Is that true?
No, yes, that's 100% true. Yeah. He is a swinger, and I think that's a sin. I think you're gonna burn in hell for that type of shit because goes against God's, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit! I didn't
leadership.
Know that. I should have done a little research. I think.
I think Buckman is living in sin. He hates himself.
Hold on. Maybe
what?
Maybe he can't get erect. Hold on. Let me speak for my client here. Maybe he
can't get erect. Yes, Mint Diggity. What?
Oh no.
Mick Diggity is the man, by the way. I love that guy. So.
Hell yeah.
No.
Shout out Min Diggity.
But what I'm saying is, he's a man living in sin. He hates his life. He needs other men to fuck his wife because I don't know why. I think that's sick, and I think that's sick and twisted, in my own opinion. And I don't think he's a real man. I think any real man, Dan, would you let someone fuck your wife? Chow, would you let someone fuck your wife? ATB, would you let someone fuck your wife? Jay, would you let someone fuck your wife in front of you? No, you wouldn't. He's a piece of shit, and he's a garbage human being, has no hope for anything in life. He's a self-hating Jew, and I feel bad for him. I really do. I think he should accept who he is. I think he should, transition towards being a more soulful, a more, I would say, religious, more outstanding citizen, but he won't ever do that because that's actually hard. So he'll just go online and sit around and just shit on Dabbleverse streams. And when people try to just have a fun time, he'll shit on that too. So I think he's a piece of shit human being. Just my take on it.
I need a second. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, you actually nailed something.
Like you fucking used to work for Fidel Castro right now, with their hat.
He's a hot boy.
I did.
That's what hot boys wear.
Well, Mir, one of the things that he actually rose to prominence in the dab for is that he was a threesome merchant. So, back in the day,
he would be all right. Dan,
he'd be having
two girls and two guys. That's a big difference.
Two chicks. He'd always do two chicks.
Oh, never two dudes. Always two chicks.
That's disgusting.
That's a Buckman threesome. Is two chicks and one guy. That's the Buckman.
That's disgusting. Go ahead.
Not disgusting, Mir.
Yeah, it is. It's disgusting.
It's
disgusting. It's disgusting.
Two guys is gross. That's.
I think it's disgusting and sinful.
Gay sex, yes.
It's sinful and it's disgusting. We shouldn't promote that. Go ahead.
Two chicks. So
I promote it. Let's promote it.
Maybe that's sin. Maybe he needs to atone for that from back in the day, or
he
something.
should atone for his sins. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I mean, it's a double-edged sword because he came to prominence for being known for that shit. It's just being OG Coxman with all these hoes. But now, like, he's gotten so debaucherous with it, like his mind is like not right.
Muddled.
That guy used to get. What did he look like 20 years ago? That's what I want to see.
Well, ATP, you've
get
got
hot chicks now.
He was
Like,
hot, man.
You think you get better chicks than Buckman, ATP? Back in the day, like when he was your age.
Everybody in the Bahamas is
if you saw
wild
the girls
looking.
I get, they're all 10s, like, whatever. Like, and maybe with dry spells, whatever. All guys have that, but like, I don't know, dude. When I look at him now, it's just like, ugh. It's like, like turkey neck. He's all bald and like, gray, and it's like gross. My dad is 73. My dad looks 20 years younger than Buckman. Like,
well, ATP, he's mocking and trolling you tonight by his thumbnail for his show is a fridge with all the magnets.
I just showed that on my own Twitter. So why do I care?
Yep. Raiders at the bottom until the playoff, until they get a
Damn
playoff.
straight.
win.
Exactly. They haven't won a playoff game in 22 years, man.
Very beach bum vibe. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, J-Mo gets it. So.
J-Mo gets it. Yeah, J-Mo.
But ATP, you're probably one of his biggest enemies online
right
these
now.
days.
Yep.
So what's
did
your
you
recollection of coming across, Buck Nasty, and how'd that go down?
He came on the show and he started going after. I literally had no clue who he was, because me and Mir have like totally dropped out. Like, we don't know anything anymore. Right, like we don't watch any of the shows. Like, a lot of the stuff I know just is what from Chow tells me what's going on, and it's just like this guy was like starting to go after me and was like, what? And then what I hate about it is like you're gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking turkey neck piece of shit, and you're like, oh, everyone's gonna get old one day. I'm like, yeah, but when I'm old, I'm not gonna be on the internet still trying to be a star.
Yes,
Like, I'm just gonna be like hanging out at the beach in the Bahamas drinking margaritas or something.
Right,
like,
fucking a 20-year-old Brazilian.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go, my boy.
Or letting somebody else. Guys, look, things happen,
Oh God, Kate.
This is
Here
what I
we
was talking about
go.
with the cake. Like,
KB,
does it look like? Does it look like a sheet cake? Like with the looks like Happy Birthday Schmuel. Like
That's not Brazilian
frosting.
pussy. Wait a minute.
Close
Those are
enough.
nice tits.
No, not even close.
Okay, so to set this up a little bit, about a week or two ago, we had Buckman on a stream where I don't even know what it was. Oh, it was the one called the Mo Show, or the J Mo Show. It was kind of just a hodgepodge of like hangout show, and Buckman came on and started beefing with ATP and Mir and whoever else, Joey C.
But we patched it up before the end. But yeah, it started out with me and
I didn't patch it up with him. Fuck him.
Yeah. So he came on. He came on, and you're right. Whoever was talking about the business side of Buckman, talking about numbers and making money, Mir, you were talking about it.
Yeah.
He was calling out J Mo for trying to get $1.
Yeah, the Venmo shit. Get $1, bro. He was like, you can't put your Venmo up. I'm a freaking gatekeeper. Wait a minute. Yeah, dude.
Still got $0. Just FYI. Just FYI. No money has come in. It was not effective.
I feel like I need to like Venmo Jay $2 or something.
Yeah, Jay
$1 just to get you off the Venmo schneid, so you don't feel like
yeah.
it was all for naught.
Schmuel.
You gotta pop my cherry.
Schmuel Mo.
So I thought he did fine. He came on. He did what Buckman does best, is like come in short spurts and get all riled up about some small dumb thing in the Dabbleverse that you're like super emotional about. And that's what he was fighting with Joey about. And I've seen him do that before on Ray's show and other people's shows. He's fought with Joey C before and gotten these screaming matches. And so he did that on our show. Is great, but once the show was over, he went and did his own show and he started talking a little shit. So you guys want to watch this to kind of
we gotta watch this. I want to.
All right. Yeah, so this is what really set off ATP, because we got Schmuel Buckman, we got Lady KB, aka K-Mo. She's
K-Mo.
stealing the J-Mo moniker, so or a tribute, we'll take it as an honor from.
I'm gonna show you my girlfriend later and like fucking see why I hate bitches like this. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, so ATP's not a fan of either, but let's watch a little.
So, go Crumb. I give you credit for that.
Go Crumb.
Go Crumb. How about Mir Musk?
I would say they're up. They're up. I've only seen clips of their show as well, but didn't they have they did a big show the other day and I don't even remember like who was on it. Oh, it was you and who else was there? J-Mo maybe?
Right. And
I don't
Skarika.
remember. Yeah.
And Skarika. And then Joey
Pronounced the name
Catalano
right,
came
so I
in.
can-
They don't even
That's
mention
right.
Dan. Rip Dan.
Because Dan dipped out like a.
I dipped out. I dipped out before the fireworks.
Yeah. So what I guess what the context here is they were going through shows and saying if they're up or down, like you like it or you're done with it type
Buckman
thing.
stock watch. Up or
Thumbs
down.
up, thumbs down. Yeah. Like a little segment for the show. And Lady KB's giving us the seal of approval. She's referencing the episode that Buckman was on and all the stuff. When let's hear what Buckman's take of our show is after being so generously invited on our show twice. Let's see what he has to say about us.
Yeah, I kind of think so. I put them down here. I wrote duds next to it.
Oh shit!
Duds.
Ah shit, Uncle Buck. Well, that's not nice.
Was it like studs or duds? Studs or duds?
I'm really fucking devastated.
Yeah, was there only two options? Maybe there was only two options.
Well, let's see what else he has to say.
You'll see. Go see going.
I think if they could find it, I know I've been doing it a long time. If they think,
Yeah,
if
I'm
they
sure
could
you have, buddy.
find the right mix, like shows like that, it would be more fun. But most of the stuff I watch, I'm just like, I don't know. It's like they're trying to troll. I know when like Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid was on there, they were like getting him to say way more things than he wanted to say.
They did a
Which
good job.
maybe they're
I did do a good
but-
job on
Oh,
that.
fuck Dan, right?
Isn't that the
Words,
point of an
Dan.
interview? Is wait, let me just interrupt. Isn't that the whole point of interviewing someone to extract information out
Yes.
of them? Like
That no one
that's why
knows.
you do an interview. Like Howard Stern became a famous radio guy, part and parcel because of the interviews and getting people to say things that they didn't want to normally say. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I've heard this before too. Like we try to build people up and then to tear them down. It's not really even that. The
not that
timeline of
deep.
thinking is never like on that. It's more like in the moment, and
Yeah.
then also like just like the level of. We're not like Buckman. We don't have like unlimited reverence for any of these streamers. Like we can be a fan of a guy here or there, enjoy watching their show, but it's not. It's the frame that he looks through it is like way off. So it's not like that. We had no problem with Dan. I know Mir was like saying some shit to him about
no
some
problem with
shit,
Dan.
but it was no big deal. Like all of us were on the level with it. So, but Buckman's like, he's always trying to look at like, well, is it for or against and like that type of shit. So
Look, by the way, he's got crazy eyes. Look at the crazy eyes.
yeah. So
I don't know
These
what that is. Yeah, he does. I think it's when he looks down, he like looks down. That's I don't know what that is, but he does. Yeah.
should we keep going a little bit?
Yeah, keep
Is that a
going.
glandular
Take out
problem?
the eyes,
I
man.
didn't
Take out
really
the
find
eyes.
it that interesting.
Hang on, go back
And
to
then
Chow. Go back a second, Chow. I didn't hear it.
Musk also drinks.
Sure.
No, not Musk. Mir drinks. Really find it that interesting. And
Cheers.
then Musk also drinks. No, not Musk. Mir drinks during the show, and he just gets a little bit more hammered
Yeah, Musk.
as it goes on, and
Oh my
Or
god,
no,
it's
David.
horrible.
mean and angry.
Mean.
Well, Ray
I'm
usually gets
mean.
happy.
Yeah, true.
But this guy
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, he becomes racist and
I'm
all that
racist.
stuff.
Yeah.
True.
And that's where I do
This
it.
is all true, Mirror. I agree.
Grammarly.
I'm not racist, bro. I love
Um,
everybody.
My wife has.
I don't see
Grammarly.
color.
I never knew. I don't really.
Gotta
I
hide
know
all
what
the
it is,
cues
but I
from
never
you, that's
used
the
it.
problem.
And last week I left my computer at home. I was using her laptop, and even on Twitter, it was like Grammarly was offering to fix my.
He's always offering these like dumb anecdotes. Luckily, I think Mint Diggity clipped this for us. And Mint Diggity decided, like, when he's talking about Grammarly to go 2x. So I'm not doing that. Mint Diggity, shout out to you.
My tweets.
Right.
And I was like, no. So
Do
we'll
we have
pass
to watch
on that.
another minute of this?
All right.
Now,
I
hang on,
just
we're almost done.
I don't know. I just I feel like with those guys, there's something there, but I don't know. I don't know that they're getting. I don't know that they're doing what they want to do, and the judging, like the numbers, it's been on for 2 or 3 years, and the numbers just
the numbers, the money,
really bad.
Anytime they bring up the number, once you
They
get
need
into
to get rid of
numbers,
Skarika.
Oh, KB goes off on. Dave, I
wow.
forgot about this part.
Before she goes off, because I talked about, like, you know, I have Colombian girlfriends and dating porn stars. She got really angry. I blocked her because of this. Like, she went off on me because of this, right? And it was just like, yeah, Kate, yeah, hey, I like young, beautiful women, not like you. No offense. Then
You're too white.
ATP is like, he's got a lot of beef with Lady KB.
Yeah, she's too white, bro.
And Lady KB,
old and fat.
Old and fat, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, let's listen to what she has to say about you, ATP.
She ain't that old, is she?
Years,
She's
and the
probably
numbers
like
just are really bad. So they don't
They
attract.
need to get rid of Skarika. He stinks.
He
I
does
said
stink.
it. He stinks.
Is he on there that often?
I have no idea.
Because that's
know.
the
But
she's
reason
going
why I
to.
didn't watch them. To be honest, that's the reason why I stopped watching them a long time ago. Was they were doing a football show and they had Skarika on, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. And he's got terrible opinions, but
All he does is bitch about Melton. How Melton
Right.
did videos on him years ago. It's like, that was like 3 years ago, man. Get over it.
Yeah, like I said to
It's
him
so
the other
weird.
night, if he'd been able to go along with it, he wouldn't be talking to 5 people, you know?
Just laugh, and you know what I mean? Everyone gets it in this world. Just laugh and move on.
We all get it. I was talking to somebody today who was, they were being called ugly, and I was like, well, you know that's not true, right?
Oh my God, this guy's an idiot. Go ahead, hey, Dave. What's your take on that, man?
I don't know. I just think if like Schmuel or her,
Schmuel, Schlemazel, Heffen Rep Incorporated,
Buckman, whatever his name is.
Shabbat Shalom.
If like somebody had done 3-hour videos on you, you'd probably be a little annoyed about it. And I think that's normal, you know? So like, whatever, that would probably be it, you know? And then when I saw what a hypocrite Melton, I don't want to talk about Melton really on this show, but like when you see what his past is and that the way he talks about people, it's ridiculous. It's ludicrous.
But
right?
KB says though, like you just need to laugh at it. You just need to let it go off the shoulder. That's what she's basically saying.
No, because not when you're calling. He called me like island trash, and I'm fucking scammer, and like all the shit. And it's like, dude, Melton, you didn't pay your taxes for 7 fucking years. You didn't pay your income tax for 7 fucking years. And but know what the funny part of it is? Not paying his income taxes. Sorry, J-Mo. Is he only owed $30,000 after 7 years, and he couldn't pay it. So what a loser.
I love David. David's awesome.
Man. Yeah,
People can say David sucks, but I think David's great.
It's like it worked out. I mean, it seems like he's okay now.
Someone says, "Here we go."
Well, it's good when your retarded, ugly wife pays for your house. You're gonna.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now she might be retarded, but nobody's seen her yet, so I don't know that she's ugly.
Well, no, we've seen her.
He
proposed to her on stage.
She's not great. So
she's disgusting. She's literally disgusting. She's a disgusting animal.
See, that's
Someone
nasty
says,
stuff.
Schmuel Bugman, Chow, get any stank on your hang low when you what? Dude, you're an idiot, Bugman.
No, well, I met up with Lady KB when I was in Colorado, and we did a show.
like her, so like whatever.
Yeah, I'm chill with her, but sorry, I got a bunch of noise in my background, but yeah, no, she's cool. We didn't do anything. We just hung out. So
of course, Chow knows better than that. He's a good Christian.
Chow's got
Yeah, and by the way, Dave, I just want to take one thing you said. Like, she's an attractive woman. Let's not pick on
what?
She's
no, she's not.
No,
what are you talking about, doggy?
No.
Maybe Dan's right. Maybe Dan's right. She's attractive to older gentlemen who are in their 40s, but
yeah,
to us young bucks,
in
David,
the Dabbleverse were fucking like zeros or like 10s.
But David, to us young bucks, you know, she's disgusting. But
yeah,
that's okay.
no, I get like a 25-year-old guy
Yeah,
is,
no,
is
she's
not
gross
going
to
to
me,
be
bro.
attracted to a 40-year-old woman.
I'm
but
47. No, she's
a
gross.
47-year-old guy.
No.
Now the problem is she's about a foot taller than I am, so that's the problem. But
Ugh,
everything else,
God.
there's no other problems.
No.
But Chow, let's dive into Ashley Cummings' interview. We're about 50 minutes in. Let's kind of touch on that.
Yeah. So ATP, when you're watching this and him just piling on you, do you feel like he's coming?
I never watched it. You guys are like, you got to watch this. I never watched it. This is like literally the first time I'm gonna watch it right now.
No, ATP. I meant the Buckman and Lady KB one.
I don't really care because I don't know like who he is and like I don't care. Like I don't.
Doesn't he talk like he's like working for Melton, or he's like a Melton surrogate or something?
Yeah, totally. That's
Yeah.
totally what it is. Yeah.
He's a mouthpiece.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a mouthpiece.
He's the mouth of Sauron.
Yeah.
All right. Mir, you get you talk for a minute. I'll get this other thing pulled up.
And by the way, the whole thing
Dave's
with
got
Melton, and this is the last time I talked about on the show, is like to me he's a mouthpiece for like losers. Like oh, this guy is fat and he has diabetes and he's been a loser his whole life and he's my hero, and he rips on people and like it makes me feel good about myself. So that's what I feel about like his fans are like, and I understand a lot of people have no money and bad jobs and you live in your mom's basement and you know
there's nothing wrong with that.
Are you jealous of Melton at all, Dave? Are you jealous of the audience that he gets and the money that
No!
he's pulling in?
Dude, no. The amount of money, if you saw what I make, no, not at all.
Dude,
Like,
Dave is rolling in the fucking, money.
Yeah.
bag,
Oh, I know you
so-
do well. You're on an island, island living, probably low cost of living.
no.
You've got your
It's
books.
very.
You've got,
Bahamas is more expensive to live in than nice.
oh, is it okay? But you've got different revenue sources, right? You got different. You've got a few different. You got the books. You've got the
Well,
investments.
Venmo me, David. I just got
Venmo
this
me,
paycheck.
David. Look
But
at
you
this
just
poor,
have- we don't
look at this
have
poor
Venmo.
white
We
man
don't
begging for money.
Venmo, I'll
Please,
PayPal you,
please,
that's it.
please.
We don't
Dave,
have
is
Venmo
one-
in the Bahamas.
May have some
There's one-
mum.
As one entrepreneurial enterprise to another. I mean, Melton has got the super tip system. He's getting revenue there. He's got his super chats, and he's got revenue there. He's got the Hackamania money that's coming in. Moody, they supposedly are selling
You see
businesses
the people
together.
At Hackamania, I'd rather be poor than have those people as my friends.
I sense a little, and I'm Dave. I'm a Dave guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Dave guy, but I sense a little bit of.
Buckman's in the chat. He's watching the show. Oink, oink, David.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is that
We
the
are
real Buckman?
fellow
That's a real
Jews.
Buckman, too.
By the
Actually,
way, he is
one
sniping,
thing,
but
and
he's
I'm
having
gonna show a
EV
clip
Mux.
of this.
David, can you just shut up for 1 second, please? I was going to say Schmuel is stream sniping right now, but he's having some trouble with EV Mux, so he can't get the audio. So this is, I think, as good close as he's
Poor
going to get.
bastard.
He's working on it.
Boomer vibes. But go ahead, David. You had a rant going before Dan, rudely
Hey,
interrupted
do
you.
you want me to put that clip on of Schmuel on like?
Yeah, you know what? Before we transition to Ashley Cummings' interview with him, yeah, go ahead and put that up real quick, David.
No, that's the one that when he's on the the.
No, I'm saying go ahead and put that up. We're gonna go into the Ashley Cummings interview, but before we do that, yeah, just pull up your clip real quick. We'll pull it up.
Oh Jesus Christ! Give me a second, guys. No, do what you gotta do first, and then I'll get this.
So real quick, JMO, I know you're a fan of Buckman, or you Uncle Buck. You like to defend him, and Dan, you're indifferent from him. You have your
Love
issues. It's just I appreciate. Oh wait, is this Chow? Did you do this or did David do this?
Chow, you're
Chow?
on mute.
I did that one. Do you want to do
Okay.
this, or do you want to do ATP's clip of?
No, do this first, and then I'll do
okay.
mine. So
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, we'll get right into this episode. So this is the one that he blew up on, and this is kind of just shows where we talked about this with Karmic of how there's such a growth process and development in what you're doing on stream. So like I mentioned earlier, he doesn't know if it's supposed to be an interview or if it's supposed to be like a discussion on a topic, or if it's now backstory here. Lemmy and Ashley had some fight on a stream at some point. So I don't know if he was trying to rekindle that like animosity, but 20 minutes into the show, and Mir, you gave me this note of just Buckman. He's kind of being a fag. So we're going to watch this and see how it goes.
And people that will ask you that, right?
I think I'm like you. I'm a little bit too sensitive. As my wife says, I'm the girl in the family. So there we go. And Lemmy's I see you're cooking and taking
Well, you're
care
trying to
of
get that audio back.
family
One
and
thing
stuff,
that he
so
said, and I don't know if it's in this
you're the
episode,
tough
he
one.
talks about how he has to prove to his wife that he can make money off this because Cookie thinks that he's wasting all his time doing this Dabbleverse thing. So the super tip thing is like a really big deal to Buckman because he's got to prove to Cookie. Now, Deb, my co-host, feels that she thinks that Cookie might be the breadwinner and Buckman might be kind of along for the ride. So he might feel a little emasculated, shall we say, because he's trying to get by off Cookie's living here. So there is a little bit of that.
His wife is
money
a
thing.
very intelligent woman. So
Dan, you're just mad because you didn't get your wife out there to work. You said you stay up here hustling all the time, and he figured a way to get his wife out there working.
no, I don't want. No, I want to earn my own living. I don't want to live off of women.
Send her out there, get her going, man. Let him do this thing he's doing right now.
And
Let her be a whore.
I disagree with whatever you're saying. If that was Deb's take, I think Buckman actually is kind of like a business-minded guy, maybe like an OG business guy. Like
Is he
trad
Jewish?
business.
Come on,
No. I've heard him
racist
talk about-
motherfucker. Sorry, just joking around.
He's talking about business, and then we were talking about how he's so numbers heavy on everything, and he's really into like who's like he's into that aspect of it, kind of like how Kevin is of like how people are doing based on how much money they're making. So I always kind of thought maybe not so much. I don't even know if he's so much just a greedy guy or if he's just kind of like business minded like that.
Greed
So
is good. Remember, Wall Street. So
greed is good, yeah. So we'll keep watching. But Mir, you pointed this out. He's saying he is like a girl. Like what's your take on that, man? The girl of the house.
I think he's been emasculated by his wife by being fucked by other men and or other individuals to the point where he is so lenient and so, I would say, have any disregard for his own masculinity that he needs to be dominated by a woman whenever he has the chance to be dominated by them. And Ashley Cummings, even though I think she's a stupid whore, I think that
no, I like Ashley.
I think that Ashley's all right. Whatever. She's cool.
Said she was a stupid whore. That was what you said.
That's a joke, bro. But either way, I think that at the end of the day, Ashley has a more stronger personality, and when he comes up against a strong woman, I think he folds and bends his ass towards her and says, "Please penetrate me."
Maybe.
That's my take.
Let's keep watching. By the way, 3 Mir Musk alum here. We had Ashley on way before she was on any of these other shows. We had Lemmy on way before she was on any of these other shows. So shout out.
Among Us.
It's not hard to boil potatoes, dude, or throw like a fucking chunk of meat in the oven. It's not that hard.
I've seen Cardiff's meatloaf versus your cooking, and he makes it look awful, and yours looks like it maybe.
I love doing it. I just love doing it is all, and I've loved doing it for a really long time. So just I want it to look pretty if I'm going to eat it too, especially when I'm going to take a picture of it. I want that shit to look pretty. I like to.
It definitely looks like it's a lot of work. Like you put a lot of work into it.
I do. Yeah. I put. It's not work so much as it is just. I don't know. I love doing it. It's a.
So Mir, at this point, I think they're talking about cooking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, what's the show about? I mean, Ashley's on. You're supposed to be talking to her, and you're letting dumb Lemmy talk about mashed potatoes and gravy that she just fucking
zooted out of her mind.
dinner.
Look at her eyes. Like
I know. Well, I know. Like, dude, what the fuck's the show? And on top of that, you're not even moving, bro. Your shit's so lagging and so fucked up. Like, what the fuck are you doing, old man?
Smoking, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
I'm not kidding, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. I tried watching this shit to clip it for our show today. It was fucking hell on wheels, man. This was a shit show upon a shit show. Bucky's a fucking moron.
Tried to get me to this,
He's
and I was like,
fucking fool. And he says, "Oh, I'm respected," and he believes it too. He fucking believes it. This old fucking decrepit old man believes that he's respected in this fucking arena that he's in. You're a goddamn clown, bro.
He isn't. Okay? Listen, he's not.
You're a fucking clown.
He's not. Listen. You don't understand, Uncle Buck. You don't understand him. Okay. First of all, sarcasm. Some of you guys struggle with that. Okay. He's sarcastic. He doesn't mean some of the things he says. First and foremost. Secondly, I don't know about all these nasty rumors about him and Cookie. I don't like it until I see some proof. Dan, I'm looking at you. Until I see some sort of proof.
He has to prove. He said it. He said it. You can play the tape. He said he has to provide. He has to prove to Cookie that he can make money out of this. Otherwise, she thinks that he's wasting time.
I'm talking about that other vicious rumor you started back there about the cuckoldry.
I didn't say that. That was Mir. I said nothing about. Dude, I plead the fifth on that. I know nothing about. The only thing I know is he did threesomes back in college or whatever with two chicks. That's all I know about Buckman.
Well, that's sick ass. If he was doing
scumbag.
Now, Mir,
the rumors have gotten back to Buckman though. Buckman is, I think, his talk he's been addressing in his chat right now the rumors of the cuckoldry. So it's made its way.
I'm sure
back
he is. He's doing damage control.
Mir, can I offer an alternative take here?
Sure. Yeah.
What if Buckman is playing 7D chess?
7D chess, dude. I don't think he even knows what that means.
I don't think so, man. No, I don't.
Because what if he's like
a cuck is a cuck?
No, but I'm throwing out that premise of I agree, but we don't know that for sure. So what if he's acting like a cuck just so he can try to threesome up with Lemmy or Ashley?
He's still a cuck, bro. That's still cuckery. That's cuckery at work.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But if he's trying
to, I guess you're right. But
yeah, what do you think, ATP?
I just think if you're doing that to hook up with those girls, that's pretty sad.
All right. Well, you had some unrealistic.
Wait, and I love it right here. Schmuel Buckman is watching the show and he says, "Mer's an expert at being cucked." See, this is what I'm talking about. This guy is so in his feels all the fucking time about everything. Like, dude, old man, Mr. Jew, you need to calm down, sit down, and just relax for a second, okay? And just accept that you've been exposed for being the hack, the debauchery, the hopeless individual that you are, and just accept it. It's okay if you want to be a cuck. I mean, if you need to be a cuck, bro. But at the same time, don't come out here trying to be, oh, look at me, look what I'm doing. Look how great I am. I'm an AA guy. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be drinking on the stream. You shouldn't be doing this. Hang on, David. I'm not done yet. You did this, did that. Be quiet, dude. You're a piece of shit just like everybody else. You don't have this. You have this higher complex about yourself, and it is actually rather disturbing and sad. And I just pray for you. I do. I hope you find Jesus. I hope you find.
Well, he's an atheist, so prayers aren't going to help Buckman. You know,
yeah, he turns his back on the Lord. He doesn't want it.
He's a fucking degenerate.
That takes him out of the Jew category too, I think, right, David? I mean, I think you speak for the tribe in this scenario, right?
Well, Jews don't believe in God anyway, right? I mean,
no. They believe in God, but they don't believe in his heaven or hell and all that.
I want to support my fellow Jews, but I can't support this guy. Sorry.
He's an atheist.
This guy, David, you're awesome, bro. I love how Schmuel's like, David's garbage. They should kick him off the show. I was like, dude, David fucking makes the show, bro.
Dave has the best takes.
Fuck up, old man. All right, and get your audio working so you can hear the show while you stream snipe it, bitch.
You saw some of the DMs I sent these guys. These guys are like laughing, like on their round, like, you know. So whatever. So
keep going, Chow. Chow, you're muted. I think.
Boring at an atheist house. Easter time, I bet it's really boring.
Yeah. So I move forward a little bit. You said there's tech problems and he's mumbling like an idiot. So let's just see what this is.
I don't like that.
Mary, why did I just suck the air out of the room?
We're women. We're hard to impress, dude.
Yes, you did.
Is he freezing for you, Lemmy, or no?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Am I freezing?
You look like when you look at the back of a book you got to read for 8th grade. The author, that's what you look like.
Look at Buckman. He's an idiot.
I'll tell you that.
I'm watching myself on Evmux and I'm doing fine.
You look like a
he's so frozen for like 10 minutes.
Photo.
I know, dude. He's a fucking idiot.
That's the one thing I wanted to avoid.
Perfect.
That's the one thing I wanted to avoid.
All right, let's I will talk amongst yourself. I'm going to reload.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back.
Album.
Dude, when Ashley has a better setup than you do, like, you know, and you're the host, come on, dude.
You're down bad.
Your EV Mux isn't working. You're on Wi-Fi or dial-up or whatever the fuck you're using.
Use your EBT card, bro, and get something better equipment, all right? God knows the government doesn't track
I live in an island in the middle of nowhere, and like my setup is better than this shit. It's like whatever, you know. So
Ashley's been around Hollywood for a minute, and
You're
she's
a wealthy
seen it
guy,
all.
David.
She's seen it all.
And look at her face. Look at her reaction to.
Yeah, she knows he's a fucking moron.
show so far. She's just like, what did I get myself into here? And
look at Lemmy just deep throating that fucking mic, bro. Jesus.
when she's squinting, like they're
she's
both
fucking
perplexed.
fried.
Yeah, so it's 30 minutes in, it's a complete mess, and I think he's bewildered by
This went on for another 2 hours.
Yeah, bro. I watched this shit, dude. It was hell. It was hell. Go ahead, Xiao.
We'll keep playing for a sec.
It was such a
Fight me
train
on
wreck,
this
though. It was worth.
either.
I was watching
Fuck
it too. You
y'all.
couldn't.
Reload was a great album.
Reload was a great
Suck my dick.
album. Suck
Yeah,
my
now
dick
you
because
know
I'm a female, but I need to be rude like a
How was
man because
dinner?
I'm a fucking butch bitch.
Dinner, I have not
Oh.
eaten any yet. I've taste tested a little bit of everything. Everything seems normal. I'm sure it will be delicious once I sit down and eat it.
Okay.
How
I
about now?
successfully made it.
How about now?
You're good.
Gonna be
You're
cold
good
for
to go.
sure.
Cool. I have to reload. I don't usually. I'm not usually.
I'm not.
this
I'm not.
prepared,
I'm not.
which
I'm
is
not.
frightening.
I'm not. What are you, the water boy,
But
bro?
I'm definitely intimidated by you two guys.
Intimidated.
So
Jesus.
All you have to
You
do is
said-
watch Ashley's reaction every time he says something. Like she could not even hide her disgust for how
And look at
bad
that-
this thing is going.
And look at that neck. Do you see it right there? That looks like a mouth. I'm not kidding, bro. That thing looks like it's talking.
Why did
you
he
put
say
your
you
mouth
two
on that, you'd
guys,
go,
bro?
just like that on there. You would.
Oh damn, bro.
You would.
Yeah. He called them guys too, and he's intimidated by them, but it's like they're just
a
two
cuck.
chicks, bro.
He's a
Yeah.
cuck.
He definitely
Yeah.
was.
The
he
cuckery's
definitely
afoot.
was, I agree. He was definitely intimidated once he realized that neither one of them were real into this. He shut down quite a bit. How he continued to go on, I don't know, but because it got awkward. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched enough to know.
Oh,
But JMO, forget all our other. What is Buckman's like end goal here? Like he's an old man, and like you're not going to be like the next Joe Rogan at his age. Like I don't know what he's trying to do. Like, I don't
He's
get
probably just bored. I mean, he's probably just bored. I mean, he probably needs
Yeah,
something
I
to do.
agree too. I agree with you 100%.
No, he thinks his opinion is important. He thinks he has to be heard.
I think
Buckman
would
is
agree.
Buckman's the old, like I said, he's the elder statesman. He's looking
Yeah.
at the whole big picture. He's like the puppet master. Like he knows what's going on, and he needs to tell you what you're seeing in the Dabbleverse, and that's where
Right.
he fits in. He's the omniscient eye of the Dabbleverse.
That's true.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So he does think he is like some master of, look at his face there too. But yeah, so he's got these two esteemed members of the Dab, and it just the moment got too big for him, and that's just lack of preparation. Buckman, you know,
He wasn't ready
a
for
pussy.
2-on-1.
He's a
and that's
pussy,
not his
bro.
fault. He wasn't ready
Pussy.
for 2-on-1. That's not his fault.
He's a fucking bitch
We've all been
pussy.
I'm always ready for 2-on-1, especially.
He's a
some
fucking
girls.
bitch pussy, bro.
Hey, you know,
Now-
you know.
Mir, this next time code I have, you put Ashley is a dumb bitch 3D printing. as
Yeah,
the
this
note
broke
for-
my fucking brain listening to this.
Let's watch this.
cut it down.
But
to,
isn't that the
to-
point that there isn't meat? Like I watched this whole documentary. They've been doing it in Japan for a while, and it's filet mignon, but it's not from a cow. Like I don't know what it's from. So maybe that makes it make sense. Maybe it's vegetables that they make into filet mignon. I don't know. I just can't
Absolutely.
imagine eating something that's 3D printed. But does that make sense? It could be vegetables that they made into like a beef looking type thing.
All right, so we're not talking actual steak here. We're talking
Even
something
Buckman's like, he's a retard. He's like,
At
what?
restaurants as steak.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I have to agree.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Filet mignon is the one I remember specifically.
I'm not eating that shit.
I-
That's ungodly. That's
I agree with you on a
True.
soul level. Like you just spent 6 hours cooking today, and like you know, I just don't understand what it is. Does that make sense?
yeah.
And we
It's
talked
probably
about
just meat proteins. Meat proteins. You Google it. You can Google that shit, Ashley.
what I'm saying,
Write this
like,
shit down.
we
Google it
talked-
later.
We talked about you putting like energy and time
yeah.
into cooking, and doing the things that you do with the meat and the vegetables. And
Pause
what
it, Chow.
you're cooking for
She's,
dinner tonight.
dude, this bitch is so goddamn dumb. I don't know how you guys can defend this. She literally thinks 3D printing a steak is like actually eating a steak. But she's like, why would you like you put all this time into cooking and prepping and this and that, but you could just 3D print it. I mean,
I defend it. I'll defend it.
you,
It's
Jay,
really
I'm sure you would, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would, doggy.
Listen,
Well,
let me tell you something. I
know.
will defend it because this is exactly what it is. They do have 3D printed meat that they make. It's like in China or some nonsense. They use like protein, and it comes out the same way it does the plastic way, but it's like artificial meat, and they do use it out there. But it's gross. But it is true. So she's not stupid. So take it back.
I stand corrected. You're right, sir. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Chow.
And not to make a judgment on this topic, but it is the first time they get into a topic that's not like, oh, do you know Stevie Lou? Do you know
Stevie Lou?
Yeah, it's like, hey, have you seen this guy before?
Who's your favorite comedian, Ray or Chad?
Oh, this sounds like the worst.
So that's kind of it took a while for them to get into talking about anything, but this is the first topic they get into. But I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Feel free. It's
about doing this, and I don't want to admit that to anybody because I'm usually so cool. I forgot to put up super tips. I forgot to even open it up, so I'm opening it up now.
I forgot where my cock's at. Wait a minute.
Now I have to verify who I am.
If I could get any,
so Doom keeps asking.
If I could give any advice to Buckman, I know you just turned us back on. He's watching. Stop worrying about the fucking super tips and figure out how to fucking run your show. Like,
right.
The super tips and the super chats will come if you run a better show. Dave, are you all right, dude?
I'm laughing my ass off.
He's having a good time.
Idiot, sir.
He's loving this.
He loves it.
Foolishness from Buckman, and I don't know if ATP that might have just broken ATP's brain to find out that Buckman is on PatrickMelton.com, supertips.gg.
Damn straight.
All right,
well,
let's see.
It's not a bad idea for him to be on it, but it
ruins all credibility, bro.
It doesn't. But what it does is it allows
just talk to Melton.
Just talk to Melton.
I don't want to hear that because you cannot judge somebody for trying to earn, and he doesn't have the ability to be monetized, and he may never, but it gives him the ability to at least try and get some money. You can't be mad. The guy, like, who cares?
You can put his Venmo up. Oh no, that's not cool. You can't put your Venmo up.
You gotta be seasoned. You gotta be in it, like he is.
That's a double standard.
The blessing from the Pope.
The blessing from the Buckman.
No, I'm laughing. You're the idiot. I'm not laughing. It's like any of that shit. Like
Pope
he doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, oh, super tips. Oh, I gotta put this up and this and that. It's like, oh my god. You're an old man.
Screenshots. Can somebody, any of you guys know what screenshots we're looking for here, Doom?
Jesus,
I got a lot of screenshots of Ski Mask's butthole.
Now at this part, Doom, the Clipper guy, is saying something about screenshots, and watch Ashley because she's ready to
bounce.
I was watching live.
Doing it here.
Yeah, I was watching this live, and yes, her entire reaction changed as soon as this popped up. Yes.
So double chat from weeks apart, but yeah, we'll see. We don't know what it means, so if you want to elaborate, Doom, in the chat. But this triggers Ashley.
Oh God.
And Buckman.
I think this is when I'm going to exit stage left because
hang out. You gotta hang on. We're moving into
Ashley, hang on.
Sort of
hang
like
on.
an
Am I paused?
introductory phase where we just were trying to make you comfortable, which we obviously did.
Make you comfortable, so you can fuck my wife.
So let's talk about it. So Ashley, we know about yoga, right?
We know about yoga.
We know about yoga.
Fuck, this guy's retarded.
Jam broke.
So when's our NFL podcast?
So remember that time? Remember that time you had the yoga studio? Remember the yoga? Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome.
We
that was
did
really
yoga.
Awesome. We had the yoga studio.
It was a bonding moment, Dan. A bonding moment.
Keep going, Chow.
have
This
you done
is
it?
not good. Oh, you know about yoga? What do you?
I know I'm
Even let me in.
horrible.
She's a
Thank
dumb
you,
bitch.
thank
She
you.
gets it.
Well, I wonder,
you're
you know
not
what?
horrible.
Let's go back to this though. Like with because we've talked about this. You guys with the like with the kind of guy like MKE, and I talked to Ashley about this.
Oh my god.
Too.
Pause it right here. Pause it right
I'm
here.
tired
Wait, hang
of
on. Sorry, keep going. I'm so sorry.
Keep
Yeah, keep
Okay.
going. I'm sorry, buddy.
these guys that like get loaded or get drunk or get high and then do stupid shit, and then that's oh well, I was drunk or I was high, and that's why I
Pause
did,
that
you
real
know,
quick.
that
No,
like
go
it's
ahead and
an
pause it
excuse.
now.
Yeah.
This guy's like you said, Dan. AA. He has to like usurp himself over other people because get loaded, get drunk, get high. They're drinking, they're getting wasted. MKE. You know nothing about MKE, bro. So
Guys, I was in the middle of my yoga class and you cut it right off.
you sound. I thought that was Ashley talking for a second, dude. You
I was in
scared
the
me.
middle of my yoga.
You
lesson.
scared me, bro. I was like, Ashley?
Yeah, because I was like, she was getting like, I feel like she's going through the class. I'm just trying to take one for free.
Well, all I'm saying is Buckman is legitly just. It's disturbing to see him just try to just portray himself as higher than thou, holier than thou. I'm better than this. And he's like trying to big daddy, big grandpa Ashley's like, honey, sweetheart, you know what? Those guys, they're loaded, they're high. You don't worry about them. You don't need to waste your time and energy on that shit. It's like
He's
dude,
white Oprah.
She's fucking 50, bro. Trust me, she needs to get what she can get at this point. So she doesn't need you telling her as her father or a father figure what she can and cannot fuck with. So just shut the fuck up, dude, and make a good show.
MKE is a great, he's a catch. Like he drinks a little too much, but Buckman, if you're an AA dude, you should be 12-stepping and like trying to, give him support, not chastising him as like for his drinking. You should be, trying to pass the message on to your fellow alcoholics. So maybe
it's always annoying when that AA speak starts coming out and you start hearing the fucking, oh dude, you're gonna
I know it all, so I could drop
Chow,
all the
know
AAs. Yeah, so but I think Buckman, like maybe he needs to catch up on some of the spirituality in the program and the purpose of it.
I think Buckman skipped step 4 or one of the
yeah, well, yeah,
I don't even know what step 4 is. I'm just fucking around.
But no, not to get too down on that, but he does always have a problem. Like he always points out people who drink too much or smoke too much, and maybe
that's that shit.
Maybe that's why he likes Dixon, because I don't think Dixon drinks, and he
just pops pills.
Yeah, so.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'll say it. Go ahead, Chow.
I'll keep playing.
It's like you're not responsible for it, and you say, yeah, it's 2025. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to be a comedian, I guess, but everybody claims that it's hard. Like life is hard.
Okay, MKE, I get your argument there, but Ray isn't. Ray's not a drug addict. Like he doesn't. He's as far as I know, he's not a fucking drunk.
Yeah, I wasn't really comparing. That's why I was saying I let Ray get away with it, but with MKE, I just can't.
That's fair.
Just let me be quiet the minute.
And but we.
Yeah, so he's talking about this double standard he has. Like Ray, like drinks all the time and is rudderless and
does he have gout?
Powerless, and whatever.
It's a medical
and
condition.
Yeah,
but MKE
probably.
MKE, he's got a big problem with MKE doing it, but not so much Ray. So it's
biased.
It is, and it's kind of part of this tribalistic.
Why do you think he defends Ray but not MKE? What do you think? Goes back to what I said at the beginning. For clout, he's a clout chaser. Buckman is a classic clout chaser. He knows Ray can get him to the top of the pyramid, can get him one heartbeat away from Kevin Brennan. So he's gonna ride fucking Ray's dick as far as he can ride it. Whereas MKE, just throw him off. He's just a dumb fat drunk. It's like, okay, no, I can't get anything off MKE, but Ray, I can ride him even though he's a fucking dumbass.
Are you
many people have many people have tried to clout chase on Ray in the past. Namely being me, I did Tard Hunters and Ray Veto show, so I tried to clout chase off of Ray's popularity, and it always ends in getting vetoed. I know Beloved Chatter was there before. He was ride or die with
Ray is number one.
Ray, well, okay, ATP is now going to be I foresee ATP being Ray's sugar daddy in 2026. So just be ready for that.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Damn straight. You gotta pay for those gout bills. But go ahead, Chow.
Keep playing for a sec.
We've talked, Ashley. We talked about some of that stuff. We don't have to talk specifically about MKE, but you've experienced that, right? Certainly as a 44-year-old single woman, or 42. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm retarded.
Don't think for 1 second that wasn't a passive aggressive dig at Ashley.
He's a passive aggressive
cunt,
cunt, dude. I'm gonna take a piss. Go ahead, boys.
You don't fucking call out a woman who's over 40 and say, "Oh, you're 44 years old." Oh no, I'm sorry, 42 years old or whatever. Like, he's a fucking passive aggressive asshole. That's why there's this weird dynamic going back and forth. Schmuel is one of these people too that hides behind this, like, oh, I'm the lovable old guy, but he is a passive aggressive cunt when he wants to be. Don't fool yourself. Totally.
Yeah.
And right here is the biggest example.
Totally agree. We'll keep going.
But I don't know what his shtick is. Like he thinks he's gonna be Joe Rogan. He's an old man.
No, he's gonna be Bill Maher, bro.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is the point of this. I don't know. Understand? You know,
he's
like
trying to get...
like that clip when they were attacking us. So it's like we do this for fun. We don't really care that much. It's like we talk shit and we joke around and whatever. Like especially when we do the NFL shows or whatever. But it's like I don't understand. Like what does he think is going to happen to him? You know,
just get clout and just get more hoes and get money. Probably fame. He could get famous, you know. Give him 5 years of building this up. Who knows, bro? Like
it's over for him, man. Look at him.
I mean, he's doing his thing, you know. Like I don't know, it's so niche right now, but we've seen people go from 10 to 20 subscribers to 100 to 1,000 to 10,000. So maybe something changes up with him and he drops some heat and something happens. But ATP, you're being way too dismissive.
What?
He's got a chance. He's got a chance. I mean, even just look at this. If you're Buckman, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, like if he could like foresee into his future and he's with like a baddie like Ashley, look how Ashley's looking bad here, dude. And then Lemmy, you know, she's all right, you know. So like Buckman's got 2 dime pieces on the show together. Like he could probably never would have thought of that in his life.
Under the right circumstances, a three-way with these two would not be a bad thing. That would be a nice situation.
The highlight.
I promise you.
Dan, don't get lost in the sauce, bro.
I promise you, it would definitely. Listen, these 2 young ladies are definitely
young.
They've still got it.
Well,
hey, look,
young, but
yeah,
all right.
Go on.
All right.
Well, she looks like a skeleton, bro. But go ahead.
None of us are okay. We're all in the same age group with them.
I am way younger than any of you guys, so don't ever say that again.
Yeah.
Okay, well you're weathered.
Older than you.
You're weathered. I'm sorry.
That shit.
Don't ever say that again, bro. Don't ever compare me to your guys' age, please.
Now,
see this runway.
I was watching this when it was happening. And I do have like a affinity towards Buckman. And like his chat is small and he kind of takes reads my chats. I don't have to super chat or pay. I'll just read them and kind of take my advice or whatever. So I do like watching a show and chatting. And I was trying to give, pointers like, hey, ask a question, whatever. I was saying little things, but one of the things I don't understand why he didn't just break the tension off the rip was why didn't he just propose the threesome up front? Yeah. Because that was what they were all thinking. You can tell there
was a little tension at the beginning too. You gotta cut it with a knife, man. You gotta say so what's it gonna take to get you 2 ladies to the Buckman compound?
Yeah,
the Buckman compound.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
I mean, Ashley had a stranger to her house, basically an alcoholic stranger, and stay at her house.
You got to get her away from that.
Buckman's got to feel like he's got a shot. Buckman's got to feel like, hey, if I roll up to LAX, I might be,
she can cut my neck for Thanksgiving dinner.
He's got to get her to his house. There's no shot. Like at her house, it's problematic. It's an apartment complex. There's hobos there. The dog is obviously a problem. He doesn't need all those.
That cock-blocking dog of hers.
He probably fucked the dog too. Be like, you want to hop on this?
Time for that. Him and Cookie are trying to get right to it.
Yeah, so it's You can tell it's something weighing on his mind, and
it's weighing.
The question, threesome questions, what he's known for. It's his whole game. So,
let's continue.
I'm gonna push forward
about
here.
Uncle Buck.
Let's push forward.
This is the hottest thing I've ever heard about Uncle Buck.
J-Mo,
I didn't know he was
dude.
this. I didn't know he was this into that. I did not know that.
Yeah, dude, he's a cuck. Go ahead.
Well, hold on. He's into threesomes. Nothing's been.
He's a
proven
dude.
about
He's a disgusting. I can't get into it. He's just
You're
a
drunk.
fucking.
You're drunk.
I am
So,
a drunk. Sure.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome. I'm here to fight for my Uncle Buck. Don't you ever.
He's a fucking degenerate. But
That
continue,
might be
Joe.
true.
All right.
That might be true.
I'm just gonna play from here. It sounds like this is some
But like, why does he want to be on the internet? I just don't get. Like,
Buckman, if you're in the chat, tell ATP
While
what
you're on the internet, old man.
what the game is you're doing.
What's
here.
the end game? How much money are you trying to make, bro?
I want to know why he uses the blue background.
How much money are you trying to make,
So,
Schmuely?
Because
I will say this.
You in that? Hey, I think that Kevin Brennan, should have a turkey neck fight to the death. Like
Brilliant
slapping
take.
each
I
other with
love
their
that.
fucking turkey neck.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
J-Mo.
Joe. Oh, go ahead.
I was watching him, and he had started changing the color of his background. And what I think he did is he said that what he's doing is he'll like set up the stream, and then he'll, based on what he's wearing, he'll ask AI, "Hey, can you find a complimentary back?"
Oh my god, this
color.
old man.
So he's
oh my god.
So
This
he
guy.
switches based on what he's wearing.
What the
based
computer
off of
tells him to
what
wear.
AI is telling him to do. So that's what I caught. Buckman, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh,
but
he's watching.
I have
I know
a
he's watching.
photographic memory, and you said that shit. I can find it if I need to.
He's
So
watching.
This is
you're
AI.
watching.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't really have a spaceship. This is AI.
You had me fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're probably on like.
You and
Venus
Win by 2 had me
Mars.
fooled on that, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
me really
just in I'm in my little spare area in here.
Hey,
Should we
And if
keep
you're gonna
going?
do this
Yeah, let's
green
keep going,
screen
let's keep
shit,
going.
like if you're gonna do the green screen shit, get a headphones that aren't gonna like screw up the color. Like it's so distracting to see that lime green with the turquoise. What are you
tough,
doing?
bro.
causes that?
It's tough, Dan.
What causes that?
All right. So yeah, this is basically just I move forward. So Lemmy drops off, and you have beta male bitch type stuff here. So let's watch.
Since you came in, the way that I came across you was when you'd gone on Brennan and he paid you, and then he asked you back on, and didn't pay you, and then you asked for money, and then he was like, "Where's the written contract? Where's this? Where's that?" It was like, whoa, this is like expectations are created, and who the hell do you do a written contract with? It was such a pussy way. It was so typically Kevin Brennan to me of the way that he treats people.
She's not
Like,
listening.
Hang on.
And I thought you got a lot of
Hang on.
heat for that, and I just didn't think it was fair.
Pause
But
that.
I like the fact that you were one of the few that
Yo, hang
stood
on.
up
Hang on. Keep going.
to him, because most people are like, they don't want to say anything because they want to go back on. They want to go back onto his show, and so good for you for doing that.
All right, now
So-
pause it.
The first time I went on,
He's a fucking cuck through and through. He's a ball washer. It's so plain in your fucking eyes. Everyone watching this shit, and Buckman, I know you're watching this too. You're disgusting, dude. Legitly, you're bitching to her because you want to ball wash her because she might get you somewhere too. Maybe that's how you Jews work. But I know that's a joke, obviously. But David,
I'm very offended here. I'm fucking disgusted. I'm dropping off the show.
I know, dude. David knows I'm fucking joking, but I'm just like, dude. I don't care if you're Jewish or not, dude. That's a joke. But what I'm saying is, you're ball washing her, and you're stating that Kevin Brennan needed to write up a fucking. Oh, you're pissed off that Kevin Brennan said, "Oh, where's the contract that I need to pay you?" Yeah. Why does he need to pay her for anything? I don't get that. Like, you think he owes her something for coming on his show? I went on Kevin Brennan's show. He didn't pay me a fucking dime, bro. Did I bitch about it? No, I didn't give a fuck. You know, because money's not a problem to me. I don't need to make a fucking buck off my appearance on shows to prove something. I think that's disgusting. I think that's the wrong way you should approach shit to some extent. I mean, obviously,
people will sell out for $20 in this fucking dabbleverse.
Yeah, he sells his whore of a wife probably to men for fucking, you know, whatever have you. But
Chow paid me for this. Did you guys not get paid?
Jesus, then I feel sorry for Chow if he paid you. I know he didn't. I know you're fucking around, but
no, he did.
Dude, what I'm saying is
$500. He's.
But
I thought that's what everybody was getting.
Hang on, Chow. Oh, Jesus Christ, I got you mixed up, bro. You're talking.
Amir's never paid me a dime. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like, dude,
you gotta ask for it. You know,
this guy is like, yeah, he should just paid you. That's the vibe that he was giving off. Like, no, dude, he doesn't owe her a fucking dime. And if you really think that, I feel sorry for you. No wonder you're trying to make a buck in this world. You're a fucking not a gypsy. What's the word I'm looking for?
Loser?
No. Someone who's always trying to make $1 off of you. They're always trying to like
shyster?
A shyster.
A
grifter, a shyster, an oil snake salesman.
Con man.
A con man. All those things. And it's fucking disgusting. And I literally, you see that shit? Everyone see that.
Flim flam artist.
Can everyone agree? Can the panel? What's the panel's take on what you just fucking saw from that guy? Ball washing Ashley at the same time complaining about money.
Yeah, I think he's posturing because he doesn't care about Ashley or Kevin not paying Ashley, but he's mad that Kevin didn't pay Bob Levy. He's mad that Kevin didn't pay Ray, and he's mad that Kevin didn't pay Dixon. And those are like, to him, those are like heroes, you know. So like, or friends, or he says they're friends, so they're like people
he's
invested with. So
well, who's surprised at this point? Who is surprised at this point when Kevin gets mad and doesn't pay you? If you piss him off, he is not going to pay you. The end. There's 100 examples of it. So if you think that you're so good that you're gonna say whatever you want and piss him off, he's not going to pay you.
Yeah. Well, this is more
dig his heels in the ground about it. He's not going to pay. He will never pay Ashley Cummings.
I gave Kevin Brennan $7,000 of super chats, and I think he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that was a bad investment.
But you know what he is?
Worst investment. I do investments for a living. That's the worst. I got zero return on it.
That's exactly what he is. You know what you're getting with Kevin. Like, it's not like, I don't want to, when people act like, oh, how's he doing this? It's like he's giving you 100
that's why,
examples.
like, I'm Jewish, and I'm like, Kevin Brennan is greedier than any Jew I've ever seen in my life. No.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. You got with Kevin too. You got to think he's been pocket watching since 1992 or whatever. I mean, he's been pocket watching. He cannot help it. If he feels like somebody's making more money than him, he's got to know why and how.
Nah, man, he could have had a real career, whatever the fuck.
He could have, but he just can't get in the. He's white Patrice O'Neal. He can't get out of his own fucking way when it comes to that stuff.
Exactly right.
Dan, what's your take on it?
100 times worse, by the way, your buddy. So.
Yeah, Dan,
he's doing okay. I mean, he's doing okay. Don't do it.
Hang on, you two. Dan, what's your take on what you just saw?
At least Kevin always paid his taxes, unlike Melton.
Kevin's a Jew. He's an Irish Jew.
Oh, I know.
Hang on, David. Jay, hang on. I want to hear Dan's take on this because Dan's a man of reason.
Yeah, I mean, the rational take is that Kevin is just a massive Jew, and he just counts every dollar. And I don't get it. I don't get it. He makes more money than anybody else, but he seems like the most miserable person. You think he'd be happy? You think he could just smell the roses, be an old man? Now, there is a theory that he's sundowning. I don't know if you know what that is. When you're about to go into late stage dementia. But yeah, he seems a little bit wet brained. He seems angry, lashing out. He spent almost 2 hours today bitching about money. Like he didn't.
What's your take on Buckman though? What's your take on Buckman and what he said right there?
I don't know. I was zoned out. I didn't hear what did we say about Buckman?
I was the same way.
Oh yeah, Dan.
I'm only with Dan. Like,
Dan, I actually think I'm zoned.
I think Buckman kind of made a decent point when he was talking to Ashley, and it was you could tell it was to cock or to like simp to her. But I also think he kind of was making a point. But you're to the larger point that you're making, Mir. Yeah, it is. He's talking about money again and all that shit, and it's like his show is about
Money.
minutia within the dab. Like it's all about like, oh well, like you see what happened in this stream today, and this guy didn't, he got no super chats today, or his channel suspended. It's all this like stuff. Oh, someone struck someone. I'm sure he'd talk about that. So
It's like This Week in Baseball, but This Week in Dabbleverse. Like he thinks he's the voice of, he's the sports writer of the Dabbleverse, and he's gonna break all the hot takes and the stories. But meanwhile, then he gets on camera and he's like, yeah, so remember, so you're into yoga, and yoga.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you've got somebody interesting on your show. You did no prep. You know nothing about them, and you don't know how to ask them any questions. And you can see that they're unhappy. So, but then you want to make money on super tips. So what is it? Buckman, this is my whole thesis of it all. Buckman is one of those people that gets into this because they're thinking about the end situation versus what they're doing in front of them. He thinks that, turn on the thing, super chat machine goes burr, I get money. It's like I'm going to be Kevin Brennan by just talking about the Dabbleverse. Meanwhile, his show sucks. His production sucks. Super tips, he's not monetized, and he thinks that super tips are going to make him rich. They're not. I'm sure he's never made more than $10 in a night off super tips. So Buckman, focus on your show. Maybe shut off the super tips. Don't even think about super tips. Make your show good. And then once your show's good, then think about making money off it. A lot of these fuckers, they get into it. Liam was the same way. Felicia, same way. They start doing their show, and it's all because they want to make money. That's not the right way to get into this. If you get into it to make money, you're not going to make money because that's all you're thinking about.
No, I agree.
You're doing everything about that.
I agree, because the problem with the super tips is like, so the super tips is not designed necessarily to take the place of super chats, meaning there's so many extra steps that go into it before you even get there. The whole point of it is that you do the fun AI voices. But the other part of it is too, like, you've got to have like some kind of show that you can add in characters that are specifically from your show, that when people do it, it's funny to your show.
Yeah, but Mo, you're Buckmaning right now. You're talking about the minutia of like super tips and shows and all that, which is fine, but we don't want to become what we, are studying here.
I guess what I mean to say is like he's doing it early, and he doesn't have that base.
We just do the show for fun. Like, we don't even give a shit. Like, we don't make a dime off it. We don't care. Like, we all have jobs, and we like to do the show for fun, right? The Mir?
Huh? I'm kidding. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah. We just do the show for fun, and that's it. Like, we don't give a fucking shit about anything. Like, so.
Yeah, Buckman, I'm not trying to make $1 million like you are, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm sorry I let you down as a young individual. I'll get better. Trust me.
He was trying to take you to whatever Jew school is, and you refused it.
Jew school? J-Mo, are you sure you're not more racist than I am, bro?
Well, I don't know
Jew
what
school?
the proper
Come on,
term
bro.
Is. Yeah.
Come
Israel
on.
school. Israel school.
Israel school? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right, I'll go ahead and play this.
Yeah, so this is where we get a little bit of confrontation.
We have to watch more of this. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a couple more. Actually, ATP, they start going hard on you, so you got to see that shit.
Oh fuck, whatever.
All right, let's keep playing. But there's a little friction between the two of them here.
Snipe. Michaela doesn't like Panhandler. He's fake and thirsty. I have no idea what that means. Gina Bobina, dear Lord. And Gina, because of you, we're figuring out how to have call-in.
Pause. There goes the shit again.
Not Ashley and I necessarily,
No,
but
you're good,
here
Chuck,
we're learning how to do call-in. And it should be up in about a week. So we're going to give that a shot. And
Bobina is not polite to me, and if Kevin's going to start sniping, I am going to say adios. Is there?
Yeah, but he's
else?
not. They're trolling us. This is.
I think it's 5 minutes. Where's the panhandler?
I love
he
that.
should be here. He better get here. So I will. Let me just text him one more
Let
time.
me just text him one more time. Don't go. What? Yoga, right? So you're a yoga guy?
I
Well,
just
this guy's
heard
an
yoga.
idiot.
I feel pretty good.
This guy's an idiot. Keep
This
going,
energy that this was kind of the energy of the whole show. Like Buckman really wanted her to be there, but he didn't have anything to talk about with her.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
it's like just
dude.
end the show at this point.
I would have
Like,
brought the horse up immediately. Immediately, nothing else. I'd have been like, "So what's the deal with this horse? Like, what? How do we get you your horse back, honey? What happened to the horse?"
Yeah, J-Mo is a huge horse guy. You know, he's from the land of horses. So
I've never even been on one. I'm afraid of livestock animals, to be upfront with you. I think mostly just I've never been on.
You should be. Yeah.
I'm originally from here, but there's plenty of horses there too. So.
Let's keep going because I think there's a little more.
Please do.
And if he says no, but we're being trolled when they say that this one's sniping and that one's
What'd you say, ATP?
No.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, that's actually shit audio.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah. This is the gist of it all. It's just very bad audio, very bad video, nothing to talk about. Threats that they're gonna get sniped by another show.
Who's gonna snipe this garbage? I don't want to watch this for 2 seconds. Like, oh my.
Well, you're
God.
gonna want to watch ATP. You're gonna want to watch this because
no, I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
I care. I want to see it.
Let's watch this, ATP, because you come up.
Let him cook. He's gonna cook your ass, David. You
every
just sit
chat
there and
on
take it.
every show, there have been chats promoting J-Mo. And J-Mo and I were on last week with Mir Musk and David Skarica. Do you know him? Addicted to Profits. And
I know him. I've spoken to him on the phone.
right, but and he was saying some pretty vile stuff, and J-Mo handled them really well. I thought that was great. And Panhandler, if you're listening, you've got about 3 minutes before we
3 minutes. Like
ATP, do you think J-Mo kind of handled you last time?
I didn't think I handled myself the best actually on that show. So whatever.
So it wasn't so much that J-Mo defeated you, it was more that you defeated yourself in that instance.
I don't want to be confrontational sometimes, so whatever. So
I think your emotions got the best of you, so you didn't even really have a clear argument.
yeah, I think that like actually I like J-Mo, by the way, so he's totally right about that. So
it's very difficult. The second that you become emotional in an argument, you've lost.
yes,
In my experience, but just because you've already put more into it than the other person, so it's
Right.
like you'll never win an argument.
Battle is won before you step on the field, though.
Very true. But I knew what I was walking into as well. That to be fair,
if you looked into Melton's background, you would probably not be such a big Melton fan. That's all I will say. So
I mean, it's not like he's my boyfriend. I mean, like I like his show. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like, but I don't really care what anybody does in their personal. Like, it doesn't make a difference. It would have no.
I still like Michael Jackson albums, and he was
Even though you rape children.
You know, had the Neverland Ranch, and we all know what happened there. You know.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying they're saying, no offense, David, but they're saying that the Jews did come for him, and that was all made up.
I mean, I still watch some
Look into
Cosby
it a
Show
little.
reruns every once in a while. You know, it was good
but I
wholesome
did
comedy
see
back in the day.
J-Mo on your Twitter. You're like, oh, Melton doesn't really own his house. I'm like, and he doesn't. Just so you know.
I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you, but it wouldn't have any
I
bearing.
do know that. So,
but to be fair, like it wouldn't make any difference to me one way or another. Like if his
no,
wife
it would
owned
be actually a difference to me because he made fun of my house and like from a fat motherfucker doesn't own his own house. You know, so you know.
Jow, go ahead and play the next clip we have.
Let's
yeah,
go on
because
to
Mir, you think you caught him talking about something here? I think about
What's the description?
His friend in Israel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
he has a friend in Israel.
Shlomo Buckman,
Because he's a
his
fucking
cousin?
Jew.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
I got friends in Israel too, man. So
Yeah, and you're Jewish. Makes sense.
I think anybody, because that's like a birthright to go there, right? You guys get to go.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm asking, David. You're the
Yeah.
you're the
You're
one
the
to ask.
resident
I don't
Jew.
know. But you get like one trip, right?
No, you can get citizenship there.
But
Yeah,
you guys-
JMO, you racist freaking white
no,
trash.
because like if I understand it correctly though, like there's a program. That
Would
takes-
you
that-
rather have a bunch of Gazans fucking walking around ruling the world?
Yeah, what are you pro Palestine, you fag? Fuck the
If
Muzzies.
I
Got that fucking stupid
understand it,
Palestine
Joe, are
bag?
you J-Mo? Are you a Gaza guy?
am I a Gaza guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I wouldn't
think
go.
You down with the
Yeah,
cause
no, I
or
wouldn't
what?
go.
You down with the
I wouldn't.
cause?
No, J-Mo's big anti Epstein guy.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
I
thought-
think Israel is not great. If I'm being upfront,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
fine.
knows Epstein was a Mossad agent. You know already, bro.
he was.
That's
All
fine.
right.
But I mean, that doesn't, but that's a whole nother. Ooh, that's a whole nother Easter basket of treats, isn't it? As they
It
say.
is Easter basket of treats. I love that. Well, we're talking
yeah.
about religion.
Well, and this is the thing. We're mere plebs and when discussing this,
Dude,
but
I just can't take this fucking turkey neck. Look at this.
Come
fucking-
on, let's watch
Yeah.
more. Come on, Chow. Go ahead.
ATB hates the turkey necks.
I love it.
Ever put a drum machine on a good loop and space out for like 2 hours? Wonder what it's like for my neighbors. My best friend growing up, who recently passed away, moved to Israel in,
pause it.
I guess, the 90s.
So basically, all I'm saying is Buckman, when he ever comes on the show, he always says, "I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew." I'm like, okay. Then when I make Jew jokes, he tweaks the fuck out. Says, "Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. How dare you say that? You know, you gotta watch it, man. Or I'm dipping out of here. I can't handle it. I can't handle it."
Well, I think
He's a Jew. He's a Jew, and it's
But he's
okay
an
to be a
atheist.
Jew. Dave is a Jew, and it's okay to be a Jew, dude.
Jewish,
All
yeah.
I'm saying is, like, dude,
I am Jewish. Like my
he's
belief.
Jewish. Like, just own it and move forward. It's not. There's nothing wrong with the people of Judea at all. Just calm down and relax, dude. I
No,
know he
my
has a self-hating
My
Jewish
grandfather's
entity
family
inside
died
of
in the
him.
Holocaust. So
You know what? That's probably why he's so debauchery, and that's why he's so fucked up. Is because he's trying to lash out, because of his Jewish roots. And I know, when you're born to a Jewish family, they expect you to be somewhat, continue on with the religious aspects of your faith. And he probably had his mommy and daddy probably weren't nice to him growing up. He's like almost 70. So, a lot of people back then were more harder on you a little bit here and there. So he's just, I would say, what's it called? You're lashing out. He's lashing out and he's trying to be like, oh, I'm not Jewish. Yes, you are. It's okay. Your name's Schmuel, bro. Look up the surname Schmuel. Or just look up the origins of the name Schmuel. Okay, bro? No English, anybody, no German or Normatic, anyone names their children Schmuel. That is strictly a biblical name for Jewish origin. It's okay.
Well,
it's okay, bro. I don't know why he's so like.
Well, I think it's the
okay.
atheist
It's
thing.
okay.
I think he turned his back on the tribe. Like he's no longer involved. But I
Yeah.
but
It's
I
okay,
guess
though.
it's more.
okay.
It's more.
It's
I
more
guess
Jay. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just saying. I think it's more that. I think he probably just feels like he's not Jewish because he's an atheist. So that's the lack of religion, right?
It doesn't
so-
matter.
Now, I got another theory that I just came up with watching this.
All right.
Okay, maybe he's not.
So someone just
And-
named was Schmuel.
Well, here, think about this, bro.
Should I name my kid DeMarcus or DeAndre? Even though I'm
could.
white, my
Well,
white's not
the only
DeAndre.
reason, the only
Dude,
reason
like,
I'm
come
saying,
on, bro.
Harry
Come on.
Dunn says
Golden
it's not
Valor.
his real name, so I don't know what that's all about. So that's something to look
Oh.
into. But
I don't care.
Here's what I'm saying. His best friend who passed away
Went to Tel Aviv, Israel.
went to Israel. So maybe that
Come on,
best
bro.
friend was like one of his old boyfriends or something.
I don't buy it.
Did Hamas get him? Is that
I
what
don't
it-
buy that for
Maybe-
a fucking second.
All
Well, I'm
right.
asking like seriously. Did like Hamas get him? Was he part of like a Hamas thing?
I
Or
don't
did he
remember.
just die, did he just go over there to die? Like
I
he
have a
just
theory
died.
with
It was in the
Buckman.
90s, so it was back.
Oh
in the
well,
day.
fuck him if it was the '90s. What do we do? We can't still be on about that. I mean, if it, recently that makes sense. But fuck, let it go. It wasn't your wife, dude.
I have a
It was
theory
his
with the
best
Buckman
friend.
name. You know how
Yeah.
Buckman says he's Irish, but he used the Jewish name to kind of like throw people off the scent. What if it's a double play? What if it's
so retarded?
It could be
he's
half.
Jewish, then he uses an Irish name, a fake Irish name, but then he uses the fake Jewish name off the fake Irish name, so he really is a Jew underneath, and it's all a
5D
big.
chess.
Yep.
70
You
chess,
can't hold
my
it. You
bad.
can't put it past him.
You can't. Look, he's Jewish. You can't put it past him.
I have a Jewish nose, and I'm not Jewish. It's not stolen valor. I just got the
Jimbo,
nose.
you look like a good normatic young man.
Yo, ATP.
You look strong.
Your chick is here.
Built.
We got a visitor.
ATP, it's Lady KB, and she says for $5, it's not normal to be this butthurt over words. Rocky Dennis cousin.
Ashley spends
really are
$5 to
bitch
state it.
made.
KB, honey, sweetheart, the men are
You have
talking.
super
So why don't
chats
you
or-
go sit down and go knit something for your man
Thanks
if
for
you
the
have
$5,
one? I
KB.
hope you
Chats
do. Because if
I
you
didn't
don't,
get
you're
it
gonna
either.
die alone, and I feel sorry for you. So be quiet. Men are talking, okay, sweetie? Got it? Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye, exactly. Guys,
ATP,
I
what do you
wanna go
say?
man? So what? I don't know.
You ATP, tell her
Be a
about
strong
how
man,
hot
Davey. Don't be a
you are.
bitch like
Step up,
Buckman.
stand up
all
for
right?
yourself,
fuck
man.
you. Hey, man. Hey. Whatever, man. I'm gonna show you something right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it up, man.
If you can let
Let's
me.
do this. He's drunk. I love that. I love how women. He's drunk. Don't listen to him. He's drunk.
I'm not even
KB,
drunk. I'm
I
tired.
know I'm not drunk.
I'm
Oh no,
asleep,
he's just talking about me. KB, you're a dumb bitch. It's okay.
Whoa.
It's okay.
Whoa.
I
A lot
think
of
she's
women
a
are
lovely
stupid.
woman.
It's okay. She can be lovely, but she can also be stupid at the same time. Like Buckman says,
She's
two things can be right
nice,
at
but
once.
She can also
as
be
he says.
kind of dumb.
It's
I'm
okay,
a big K
KB.
Mo guy. I don't go for that.
It's okay, KB. You're a dumb bitch. Okay, Mer. Yes. So take that
Oh,
like you
Jesus,
should
man.
as a woman, and
I don't even want
sit
to
back.
like subject my girl to this shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
But I might have to do this. Give me a second.
Are you
No,
pulling
Chow.
up some shawties? Yeah. So
Let's keep
I
going
mean-
with Chow while David pulls this up.
do we want to keep watching some of that episode?
I had a couple more, I think,
So
didn't I?
bad, man.
I don't think
can't
so,
feel
but
Was
I
that
think-
it?
Yeah, I think that was the last one. But we can
Okay.
just keep. We can hear about his friend because my theory might actually be all right. Let's
Yeah, go
watch
ahead.
it again.
Yeah.
Look at his face. He's so happy now.
I know. Look at my
She's
Jew
so
friend.
mad. Look at Ashley, Queen. All right.
Queen Ash.
Playing.
My best friend growing up, who recently passed away, moved to Israel in, I guess, the 90s, and he buys an apartment, and we're there, and the music that was coming out of one of the other apartments was unbelievable, and it was 24/7.
Aviv.
Yeah,
Tel Aviv.
why? Because the
Mm.
guy below him was pissed off at him, so the guy put his music on
Look at Ash to close her eyes like
24/7
that.
and went and stayed
She
with
can't
somebody
take
else.
any more of this
Yeah.
fucking Jew.
That's
I don't know
terrible. It
about
also reminds me
this.
of the
The story itself doesn't really add up for me. A petty Jewish person in Israel? No, that doesn't sound right.
Once he dropped the Tel Aviv, Ashley's like, oh, I gotta get the fuck off.
Look at her, dude.
What
She
am I doing
wants to
here?
leave. It's not even because he's Jewish. She just hates him in general. And we've had Ashley on the show. She's very pro. I won't say it, but
She's pro man.
pro men. Yeah, pro manhood.
Yeah, she's based.
She's
So
based. Yay based.
She's
Yeah,
a sweet,
based.
sweet woman.
worst.
Mir, do you remember anything else happening in this? I know this guy. Panhandler just-
He hopped on, and I legitimately couldn't because this dude's mic was so trash, and he's an idiot too. And he's another white moronic trailer trash individual. So I just
think-
couldn't take any more, bro. It was bad.
So I know him from Twitter. He's an OG on Twitter, but I think this is the first time he's been on a show. And I know at one point he says he's a big fan of Dr. Chow. So I was gonna just throw that
Yeah,
up.
go ahead.
He
can
was
find
on him
You
and
have fans?
Him and Crumbum were on
fans?
Schmuel's
Oh, yeah.
channel the other night. They tried to send me the link, but the link they sent me was no good. But
Of course it was because they're idiots.
well, but it was that Easy Mux tube, and I've never used it before, so I'm also dumb. So that might have been
Oh,
it
well,
too.
yeah, maybe you're the idiot. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Maybe I was.
You know what? It'd be a little self-serving and like egotistical for me to play like some compliments towards me after all the negative shit that these people have been saying about UATP. So if you guys want to check that out, go
watch
subscribe to
it, yeah.
Schmuel's channel and watch that episode.
David,
But,
where's that clip you had, bro?
I'll show you something. One second. I want to show you something in a second right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
What have you been doing this whole time?
I'm looking for a picture of my girl.
Look at JMO. He's cracking whips right now, bro.
Yeah,
he's like an
got-
Egyptian
Oh, no,
pharaoh. Build me
You
my
see this?
pyramids.
I feel like we
You
were
see
an
this?
hour ago.
What I'm
And
doing right
He's
now.
like an Egyptian pharaoh over here. You're not leaving.
You see what
Let
I'm
his
showing you
people
right
go.
now? I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, KB. Yeah, this
That's
is
my
what you
girl.
gotta deal with. This is
So-
what you gotta fight. This is what you gotta deal with, bro.
Yeah, so
Now, did she have bottom surgery or no?
Oh yeah,
No.
no, bro.
She's a Christian, bro.
She's Christian. She's Latino, of
You
course.
see
She's
the fucking-
Catholic.
You can see the Catholic right
She's
there.
conquered by the
Yeah.
I do
conquistadors.
see the cross.
So that's my
Yeah.
girlfriend, and it really is my girlfriend. It's not bullshit. So
I'm very happy.
Yeah, yeah. Someone says that's a man.
Queen. Queen.
Cool.
yeah. So eat your heart out, KB. So
That
KB
is-
says,
that's
"How
in
much did you
KB's
pay for it?"
wheelhouse.
KB
That is
says,
in
"How much
KB's
did you pay for it?" And then she gets pissed off like a dumb bitch and says, "Who cares?"
We
cares?
care.
Oh,
We
because she's
care.
24 and you're fucking 44. You old bitch. Like get the fuck out of my face.
She's probably like 30 something. I bet you she's probably not cracked 40 yet.
Probably like in her early 30s.
Who cares?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
I got an eye for this kind of thing. Trust me.
So basically, at the end of the day,
And
we
she's
see
not
Buck.
fat like you, KB. No offense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
KB says, "I'm not even close to 44. Then, sweetheart, I feel sorry for you.
Lady
'cause you look
KB, if you wanna
44
come on.
a
You're not
good
close
day."
to 44.
Yeah,
That's
man.
sad. KB.
We gotta get Lady KB on. Get on the show, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Get her
yeah, I'll-
on if she really wants
yeah.
to. She's a Buckmanite. She
Yeah,
loves
she's a
Buckman.
Buckmanite.
Get those
Oh my
get those
God.
fat
They have a
titties on
name.
So we
I need another
we get some
defender.
viewers
They have
to
a
Buck.
fucking name,
I-
don't they?
I'll be
I heard
right back.
little mirrors on
Bring
the
her on.
fucking ropes. So like yeah,
They have a
that's- that's-
name.
I'm not gonna take a piss.
Buckmanite.
Can you boys
Jesus
handle this while I'm
Christ.
gone?
Oh, Ashley's in the chat. Throw Ashley the link too. Let's get Ashley on.
Yes, yes.
Ashley,
Queen.
you're a dumb
Get
bitch.
a sausage party anyway. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Based.
That's so sad, man. I don't know, bro. Like,
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
maybe you should just
You
kill
got a
yourself.
baddie. You got a baddie coming. So
Are you getting depressed, Dave?
Yeah, you're gonna get a
Hey,
new.
I'm
Are you
gonna
are you like
myself
down in the dumps
again.
right now?
No,
Did those comments get to you?
no, man. So
You seem kind of like you don't seem like your usual bubbly self a little bit. What's going on?
The bubbly's not so bubbly.
it's 10 dude. On the island, I'm like in bed by 9-10 p.m. Like, so
So you're hitting the wall right now? Is that
You're hitting the wall.
basically, yeah, man. So
He's done, bro. He's cooked.
and the
much
Raiders
indica.
are gonna play
You
two
gotta
nights
switch from
now.
the indica to the sativa, brother. We need to wake you up.
I
I don't know if you do the weed.
J-Mo,
or not.
look, and I'm depressed because look at what J-Mo is living. Like he's got like
Yeah,
J-Mo's in
J-Mo.
space
Well, J-Mo's a baller. You know that.
JMO lives like a king. Okay,
Yeah, bro.
you don't shit on JMO, whatever his name is.
but look at him. He's got like neon shit everywhere and
ATP, not to get off Buckman, but what's your take on J-Mo and Karmic X beefing hard right now?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't watch this shit.
Yeah, you do.
But I did. You
gotta
just
start.
show that. I did like the Karmic. It's rant. So, but like
Yeah.
Karmic rants about that about everybody. If like someone says like, "Hey Karmic, I heard you like took a shit the wrong way," he'd be like, "Hey man, fuck you. I'm fucking doing this." About this rants. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I do.
Dan has a bunch of smoke with him right now too, so he can
we're
relate.
beefing.
What do you? Why? When are you gonna
Like,
start beefing with him?
overreact a lot. So
What do you think of this baddie ATP, that Felicia chick?
well, I heard he couldn't like get off to her.
Yeah, that sucks. But next time.
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is this about Buckman. I think he's delusional. I think he's a sad person. I mean, he, like you said, Chow, he goes to all these events. He's trying to cozy up to everybody. I'm not surprised maybe he came around and fucked his wife. I don't know. And he tries to come
Kevin
off.
Brennan fuck Buckman's wife.
He would present his wife to Kevin Brennan.
He
I
would.
think,
He
given
would
the
present her
opportunity.
on a silver platter. He would probably open up her pussy lips for
Oh,
Kevin to enter.
and hold her hand while Kevin's thrusting.
Don't worry, honey. It'll be,
Steel
it'll be
toe.
done
They
soon.
call that the toe boy. Actually, I believe is what that move is called. The toe
Soon,
boy.
soon, he'll be like, soon Kevin will enter me too. It's okay, honey. I'll feel your pain soon enough. No, it's sad, and like I have no ill will towards Buckman. You know, the Bug Man. The lights are on, but nobody's home. But that's okay.
At least he comes with a woman. But I'll give that to Buckman. Like if Buckman's with a woman, he's gonna come. Like probably.
Hell
You
yeah.
might need some medical help, but I mean, Karmic X, dude. I'm sorry, man. You get a hotel room with a baddie, and you can't make white. There's you gotta go see a doctor.
You
if
think
that's
she's
happening.
a baddie? Oh my god.
Chow, I could use a new femboy twink bottom intern since David Sarah escaped. You into it? How about you, Murr? Dude, no.
I can tell you this, Buckman. Like I can do what Dave Sarah did in 1/10 the time and 10 times the quality, but you got to earn it, bro. You got to either pony up or you got to bring something to the table for me to work with you.
You have like 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you have been able to.
Obviously, you've been fucking.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's seasoned, bro. He's seasoned like a good
You're
steak.
the kid too, so it's like whatever, man.
Yeah, so I'm not gay, you guys, all right?
Yeah.
Look at that outfit that Chow's wearing. Of course he fucks.
So.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Duh. Look at this guy. He fucks. Of course.
Of course he fucks.
Not to get off Buckman, but J Mo, we need you to give Tukey a call because he said he'd answer tonight if you called, just to prove that you're goated.
Tukey?
Right.
Oh my god.
Tukey's an idiot.
And we can ask the Tukey.
Me and me are like fucking.
He's never actually answered anytime I've called. So let's.
Buckman's got a comment for you in the chat, Mir.
Oh, Murray, you ever test a kid hurt it's the neighbors? See, Buckman's just lashing out because he's a broken individual that doesn't have faith. He doesn't believe in God, and he's a self-hating Jew. Buckman, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. You should go back to your AA meetings, okay? Seems like you're a little on the sauce right now.
Rejected.
You didn't answer?
But he might be busy.
All right, everyone in the chat, go tag B Dabbler on X and tell him to recognize J Mo.
And now we're at the sick J-Mo on to Tukey now. Tukey, where the fuck that fucking fool's name is.
I tried to FaceTime him. I was going to put him on the camera, but
But J-Mo, what's your opinion on like oranges and corns? I hate all that shit. I think it's like
Ashley, you're a dumb bitch. I'm disappointing everyone, but you,
hey,
J-Mo and Dan.
J-Mo.
Ashley, you're an idiot. It's okay.
Yes, me and Dan. Ashley, I love you. Woo!
Ashley's
We're gonna get
an
her
idiot.
girlfriend.
Ashley's an idiot.
Ashley, so
We're gonna get her a
Call
horse.
me later, babe.
I
Love
like
you.
her, but goddamn, dude, she's a dumb blonde whore. It's okay though.
They're all
she's
little
brunette, I
It's
think.
okay. Is she brunette? Is she brunette? Oh god, I can't tell. She acts like a dumb blonde bitch, so I don't know. But go ahead though. ATP, you're asking J-Mo something.
No, I can't remember.
Oh, you know what? I've got something for you, ATP. You're gonna love this. Okay, I just checked with my stocks. Okay, here's a little one that you might like. It's called ASTS. You familiar?
ASTS? No, I don't know that. I'll look it up right now. We're talking.
So I bought it at I think it was like $23.90 something a share. It's up to, what do we got now?
52? I'm looking at it right now, man.
52, 57. Now it's just
Take the profits. I'm looking at the chart. So, or take half the. Hey, when something doubles, you take half the money off the table. So,
I'll use that advice.
because you get your money back and then let the rest run. You know.
I
Yo,
think
Dave, are you into any cryptos? You got any coin?
No,
Yeah,
he
with
hates
that.
crypto.
No crypto.
He hates crypto, bro. When I
lot
flex
of crypto.
my big bangers on him, he gets so pissed, bro.
I wish I
What
would
you got
have known
against
about
crypto?
Bitcoin 10 years ago.
Diversify
I
that
would've.
portfolio, brother. You gotta have at least 10% crypto.
But anyway, hey, Chow, I gotta head out of here, bro. Do you want to keep running the show, or are you
I
guys
want to
gonna?
get out of here, man. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
out.
close it out.
Let's close it out. Yeah.
All right,
So-
you guys.
So, Chow, what do we learn today, as the great faggot Chad Zumach would say?
We learned like basically a little bit about Buckman. He's an up and comer. He's even though he's old, What's going to be in front of him? We have no idea. I mean, he could come out and
casket?
become
Come
something big,
on.
or he could flounder out. So I mean, we didn't really learn a lot, but we got a little peek into him. So I assume generations will come back to this video to learn about what Buckman was like as a streamer. So I don't know.
I think it was good too, though. Like for everyone to see what we just showcased, it's the I would say the hypocrisy of Buckman, and you should take it with a grain of salt who he is truly as a person. Reed DeVito hates crypto, too smart. Okay, Schmuel Bugman, we're done with that. Yeah, you can post it. But like, we learned he's a hypocrite. We learned that he's a garbage individual, has no faith in anything, and he is a lost soul, and we should pray for him. I'm not kidding. We should pray for him because
he has really bad turkey neck.
Yeah, and yeah, Thanksgiving, watch out, Buckman, because David might cut you up and then cook you. Yeah,
and people say, "Oh, everyone's gonna get old," but guess what? When I'm old and Chow's old and Mira's old, we don't want to be on the internet anymore. Like this is like, So
right. Well, J-Mo, you got anything, bro, for the class?
Oh man, I think Buckman will figure it out. I think probably part of what he's doing is he's trying to figure out what his actual show is, and he's doing it in front of everybody. So I mean, it's kind of a tough road.
He's 62 years old.
Yeah,
he's not gonna figure it out ever.
So even if he did, but at this point, right, he's like 2 years away from Social Security, right? So what difference do it make?
Exactly.
He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Once he starts raking in that SSI money, baby, you don't need them.
Hey, look at your background. You're living on Venus, like whatever the fuck you're doing. So
I'm telling you.
Yep. Yeah, I think we do these shows because we do, whether we have a strong feeling of pro or con against the person, there's something interesting enough about them to cover and enough content. So I will give you Buckman that. I do enjoy his stream. Well, it's not must see, like you can't miss type stuff, but throw it on, catch his vibe, and give him a shot and see if you see what we're seeing, because
put a gun to your head.
Everyone's gonna see it a little different. So
after this, I just want to talk about NFL. Like that's it. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about the NFL, bro. No, Buckman, I love you, buddy. For real.
Are we gonna do a football show this year or what?
Yeah, we will. We'll do one. But Buckman, I do look up to you. Buckman, hang on. Buckman, I do want to be honest with Buckman for a second. Buckman, I think you're a great guy, honestly. I do look up to you. I think you have a lot of great qualities about you. I think you are an individual who is somewhat disturbed, but at the same time, I think you have a great head on your shoulders, great neck on your shoulders. And I just want you to be the best version you can be. All right, I gotta go. My kid walked in. All right, I love you guys. Peace out.